distorted and creepy. This video is 9 years old. Apparently, it's like a cult phenomenon amongst white people to just record their children saying Red Robin's yum.
Oh.
Facts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There was a Red Robin's yum challenge. What does that even mean?
Oh. I know that's weird.
My dog is
There's
just inching
there's
across the floor
there's
by my feet.
There is an animatic for
Aw.
Red Robin yum. That's like, what? What is happening? I gotta close this. This is hurting my brain. Where's my cat? Mochi. Where's my Mochi?
Where
Mochi,
is
mochi.
your Mochi? Oh, I know the IP address of JT's computer.
You do? Why?
Well, your gateway.
Oh.
Not that that means anything. It's very common the address, but
Actually, I don't know what that is. I think that's old.
the 192.168.0.1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Is he dying?
Sounds like it. Listen, I don't know what you're doing, puppy, but it seems very precarious. I really wish you not do what you're doing.
Piss off, Ghost.
You say ghost?
Yeah.
Are you haunted?
I mean, aren't we
I
all?
mean, we are. Oh.
By the sins of your past.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Well, more like the sins of my future.
And past and present.
All the sins.
Alright, what do you guys remember from last time?
Cows?
I'm gonna guess Sora remembers nothing.
I remember that Sonaris sleeps with people for money pretty well.
There was a lot of that, yes.
There was a lot of that. I
What was
remember that there was a my cult is somewhere in the town. I remember that.
Did you say your cult?
Old cult. I'm sorry.
Excuse me?
That's awesome. That was good. I like that.
What would you call what would you call a French cult that worships hags?
I don't think I want to know.
Toasty.
Cult
Type
the
it in
sex.
Roll20.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Alright, you lose one level.
Damn, dude.
Cool. I'm very full of chili right now, so if I seem sluggish or stupid, that's why.
Noted.
Is it though?
Meh.
I mean, you're not stupid normally, so I wouldn't think chili would do that. What?
Well, he is vegan. You'd be surprised what chili would do to him.
If I had actual animal products, I'm pretty sure I would have a stroke and die.
My dog is peeking through the tiniest hole underneath me, just looking up at me.
Oh.
I just looked down, I just saw the glow of her eyes, like, in the darkness.
Maybe she's trying to be like Bane.
There we go.
Thought darkness was your ally, did you? Hey, are you situated now that you're next to me?
Oh god.
Not full of chili anymore.
Here's not.
Alright, so
Yes.
I'll recap a little bit.
Alright.
So we did find some clues that your ex-cult may be within New Waterdeep. You heard while you returned the goods and got paid, which was super useful. I think you guys went to the fish market like 7 times.
This is true. We did.
Stone got a gun,
I
or
gotta
Roy got
remember
a gun.
that.
So we'll see how that works out.
We got bovine.
You found some cows, yes. A cow and her calf.
Got laid.
Got laid. One of you got laid anyway. Maybe 2.
No, she got laid, and I also stole money from the people she laid up with.
Oh, right. I remember this now.
Alright, but you guys haven't seen Gary in a while, so he could be getting laid. He's probably getting laid.
I'm not gonna ask that question.
I mean, he's a witcher. He's probably getting laid.
No. I was gonna ask that. I was gonna ask.
I mean, Monster Hunter.
I was gonna ask the anatomy behind a fish stripper, but
Yeah, I don't think that's something we need to look into.
let me get this across. You have a human body, right? Like a
Yeah.
humanoid.
When she is on land, she has a humanoid body.
Got
Yes.
Listen,
My
it's not
whole thing-
appropriate to ask what's going on with my body, okay?
I really, for like the first 3 sessions, like I had a strong feeling that we were going with your thing was just carrying you around as a fish person thing.
Or pushing around a large tank with her in it.
Oh my God.
It's like a baby carriage, but it's full of water.
Yeah, like I have like a
Or Oscar the Grouch, I think, is what I originally said. You're in
think
like
it
a
was.
garbage can full of water.
that, or I was thinking like a larger wheelbarrow, but just like filled with water, and it like every few stops we would have to stop kind of often to fill it back with water because the pumps would make the water rush out.
Actually,
Oh
she
my
just like
God.
rides on his back, and her little crab friend squirts her with a water bottle every couple of minutes.
That's
My God.
So yes, and so you returned your stuff, and also the lady who paid you mentioned something about them needing help up at the pastures. What? Oh.
And we
I tried to
leveled
ping
up.
something and realized I was on the wrong tool. So it asked me to turn on Fog of War, and I was like, "What? Why?"
Thanks for having me.
What? What did you say?
You acquired some horses up here, and then we promptly returned them because everybody was an a-hole.
Oh, that's right. The horses did get returned.
Here I am trying to be, I swear to God, if you guys turn around and say we want horses, I'm killing all of you.
Oh, this is-
They want cows.
I'm also fine with that option.
So I think you guys got shopping out of your system. I don't know.
I'm fine. I was
I'm
just
good.
following around the fish so she didn't get into trouble.
Did I buy a bag of Does anyone remember if I bought a bag of holding? I don't think I did.
You did not. You were trying to haggle with the shopkeep, but he
Oh,
wasn't giving up
yeah.
the price. Yeah.
He wasn't giving up the cash.
Give me the cash.
Yeah. Good old Fifth Element reference. D&D. So yeah, that's kind of roughly where we left things. So tell me what y'all want to do. The only clue you have to things and stuff are potential work here. I think you guys are all under the impression that they're missing cows and you have them. At least I think that's what you guys thought was happening. I'm not going to tell you whether or not that's what's happening, but that's what you guys thought was happening.
I just understood that they needed help up there. I have no inkling about these missing cows. I know we have cows.
You guys asked, are
I
they
think we
missing
should remove the
cows? And the lady just
No,
didn't know.
I'm
She said
fully
maybe.
aware. I'm fully aware.
Hello, welcome back, dog. Gone for 2 seconds.
These are our cows. Named them accordingly, and I don't remember what their names are.
She got home I got home and the dog did not seem to be feeling well, so that's why she's all over me right now, I think.
Mm. All right, well, I'm all for checking out the farm and seeing what's going on up that way.
You realize
Remember,
they
there
can't
are-
see more cows, right?
There are farms here on the left side of the city, but pastures is where they send you,
Right.
which is
Mm.
over here on the other side.
Yeah.
Just in case farms are important to you later. So y'all
what are
heading up
these-
that? Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, what are these two cow types again? I think we just said they were like brown or something like that.
Yes. The infamous brown cows.
Oh, chocolate cows.
No, they're how now.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So what did we name them?
I don't know. I don't know if we even came up with proper names.
I think
This
you
is- this is-
did.
This is Bethel,
I want to say you called one Betsy.
and the calf will be Betsy. I am keeping track of their names.
I hope so. There's gonna be a lot of them.
Hey group, there's this fun new idea adventure thing that might happen at the farm. You guys want to go check it out? Cool, let's
Well,
go.
I need to go pick up my pistols anyway, so
Maybe they'll have some bottles for you to shoot.
that would be awesome.
Isn't ammo for that expensive?
No, not really.
Okay. I have to side story. You remember the return that I said I was doing, JT? For that
Yes.
laptop?
Yes.
They told me yesterday that I couldn't return it, that it was outside the refund period.
Mm.
But I just went to Amazon's website and was like, I want to return this. And they were like, okay, put this in a box. We'll come
Mhm.
get it.
Yeah.
But the person online was like, sorry, you can't do it. And I'm like, but the website already told me I can. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Amazon's
it's-
really good about that.
But this is an Amazon person who told me I couldn't return it. But
Oh,
then,
no, fuck them. Just go through the website always.
Yeah.
yeah. So I returned it and I just got a notification that my refund has already been issued.
Wow.
And the return
Literally.
hasn't even made it back to them yet.
No. Here's how it is. When you go to return something via Amazon, they look at the item. They don't even open the box. They just look at the item, make sure it matches the receipt, and then they mark it as return. It doesn't even have to ship yet.
Yeah.
As soon as they hand you a receipt for returning it, you're instantly gonna get refunded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Anywho, I
literally
bought
could
it.
have put rocks in there and returned it and could have got your money back.
Assuming that I bought rocks.
Yes. No. You could have put rocks in the box, and then this is on whole aside. But yeah.
Rocks in the box. What was that, Trisha?
Mimi says hi.
Who?
Mimi?
Oh, hi, Mimi.
Who?
Hey,
Sorry.
Mimi.
Mimi over in her stream.
Mimi.
Hello. Hello over there. Oh, hi. She just popped up in my chat.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I think he's streaming.
Yeah,
And
every time.
We tried to stop him, but he just keeps doing it.
12 years, you're not going to stop me now.
Don't stop me now.
That was the proper reference.
Excellent. All right, so you guys heading to the pastures?
Mm.
Sure.
You guys heading out to pasture?
Yep.
Aye.
Alright. So you guys start making your way up there. I don't remember which one of these inns you stayed at. I think it was
It
the
was
one down here.
It was the eager eel.
Yeah, I think that was the one down here.
Yes, it was.
one.
It was the one near the temple or whatever.
No. Eager Eel was the first one you guys stayed at. This one was the one-eyed Swagan. Swagan.
Sahagan.
The one-eyed Carl Sagan.
Right. Yes.
Bob Saget.
The two-eyed Bob Saget. So you guys are making your way
Thanks, Stone.
Up from the one-eyed Swaggin.
Mm-hmm.
Give me perception rolls on your way through the city.
Perception.
Ooh,
Do you remember how to do that, Trisha?
I do. It just made a really loud for some reason. It
Yeah.
scared me.
What noise did it make?
Same noise you make when you fart.
Oh. Hmm.
All right, you all roll pretty decently, except your tentacle man.
Mm-hmm.
But he seems preoccupied. I don't know what he's seeing, but
Hey,
it's probably
Phoenix, thanks for the
cult-related, not that
follow.
you guys know that. But the rest of you notice that there's like every so often you notice there's like posters, like kind of like a wanted
Stone's the
style
one with the
poster, but
gun.
they
I will
all
not
are
be
like
trying to even do that.
ranch hand needed, ranch hands wanted. We need more ranch hands. Come on down. Good
No.
pay.
Come on down,
Sunday.
Ranch Hand Emporium, where ranch hands are needed.
And you're pretty sure they weren't there yesterday. But they seem to be just everywhere today.
Hmm.
You probably need help because somebody stole their cows.
Mm.
He
Yeah.
is still shit yet.
It's not stealing it. The cows come to you.
Exactly.
You just can't ignore my cow essence.
We have their consent, right?
Wow.
You know how like some animals have musk? I got cow musk. They just come running.
Oof.
Cows can smell their own.
Exactly.
Disturbing.
Cow musk in a store near you.
Ugh. Ugh.
Probably they would sell that at like Target.
Is that like when you buy deer pee so you can go deer hunting?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not really musk, you just pee on things.
I'm just assuming it's like diluted manure.
Oh. Oh my god.
Gross.
Anywho.
I don't think I can be a part of this stream anymore.
It's your brother. Internet brother. Internet D&D
Yeah.
brother. But yeah, so you get hello again, puppy. You guys make your way up. Do you guys do anything with all these random posters you keep seeing?
I'd take one.
Take
Pass
one,
it around.
flip it down, pass it around.
No, I keep it.
This one's mine, get your own. Moo!
The precious.
Alright, so you guys make your way out the north end of the city because you can't actually get to the pastures from within the city limits.
Okay.
Oh, that's a yes.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt.
Stefano,
But,
you're tired.
They're pastures. They're not meant for going in and out of the city.
That in the city's
guys
kind
make
of
your way down.
sunk below the normal land elevation.
Correct. Alright, so you guys make your way over there. And we will do this. I think you guys are already on here. Can you guys
Bro.
see?
I see
Yeah.
green grass.
I see.
Skies.
Sir, I have a
blue.
problem with this.
Ooh.
I have a problem with this.
Is it
Too
because Gary's on the map?
No, Jetson got left at the gate, and I don't think they would have let him through with that boar. Dog thing, whatever it is.
Stefano.
Sure they did. Why not?
So they let that through,
$25
but not my
footlongs?
but
The
not my
fuck?
7-foot tall fish.
What are these measurements, Homer?
What measurements?
Look at the.
What are you talking about?
$1 footlongs.
What
Listen,
the
I,
fuck?
I found something and I decided to play around.
That's amazing.
I'm surprised you guys found it so fast.
That's a lot of footlongs.
They're still 5 foot squares. I just
Oh,
renamed it.
There we go.
Figure out how to do that. So I'm upset.
So this is basically a road heading down through some pasture and grassland area, and heading towards the ranch. You see there's a small, modest barn off to one side. And yeah, it's a nice wide wood porch on this small farmhouse.
I just see things that the government covered up.
Yeah. You can't see inside the house from where you are.
I know.
I need some.
Homer, can you
Addition.
make my token 1 layer higher?
I certainly can, sir. You can ride your puppy.
Yeah.
How
Stefano.
big exactly is that creature? Just for my own knowledge.
The wolf, it's large. You guys are medium, it's large.
Okay.
So is
So is it like the size of a horse then? Just maybe a little shorter? Basically?
yeah, base. Well,
Okay.
yeah, give or take. It's actually very tall.
Oh, okay. I was
It's a
curious.
wolf. They're kind of like barrel chested, you know. Alright.
Yeah, no.
Don't make me slap your
Put
hand.
that thing back or so help me.
So help me, I'll turn this campaign around.
I'm gonna cover up that smiley face with
So
footlongs.
rude.
Just gonna throw footlongs all over it.
Damn
Let's fix Sebastian.
The crab?
He should be
What'd the crab do?
No pinch.
No pinch.
No pee.
No
He's
pinch.
too big. Wait, that didn't
That's
work.
offensive.
But do we
Oh,
really
yeah.
care?
It's crabism.
I am a crabist. You're correct.
It's rude.
Get over it.
Wow.
Hmm.
You made him
Wow.
extra tiny. How can I find him?
Zoom in.
I mean, it's
Oh, he's
your
gone.
prerogative, not mine.
Oh.
No, he's not. Because I made sure his token was above yours.
Look, you can hardly even tell that he's up there.
Good.
I can't see him at all. Oh, I see him. There he is. Yeah.
Right on your shoulder now.
He's riding in your tentacles.
Ew, never mind.
Well, now you won't know when I eat him.
Oh,
You'll just hear crunching all of a sudden.
no!
It won't be very tasty because he doesn't have any innards.
It doesn't matter.
He's
It's
just
the
made out of
principle.
empty shells.
It's the principle of the thing.
No, don't eat the principal either.
Or do.
Whatever, I'm not your dad.
Oh.
Look at you sighing sadly.
I don't know.
Oh. Alright,
All right.
so
What's
what are you
next?
bags doing?
Well,
Murder.
is there anybody for me to shoot?
Not currently.
Well, that's a shame. Me and Stefano are gonna ride.
We ride.
About 85 foot long. What? You know what? I don't think I rolled for Stefano's perception.
Are we locked? Yeah, we are.
Damn it! Hold on.
Tor's just going to do what he always does and
Yeah.
hang in the back.
Okay, a 10. Jesus Christ, Stefano, what the hell's wrong with you? Get your nose in the air.
What is Stefano doing?
He's just trying to see if there's anybody around.
I mean,
Trying to
he
sniff
smells
it out.
all sorts of things. It's a farm.
That's fair. I want him to lead me to the tastiest smell.
Jesus.
Words to live by. I need to check something. Oh, God, what's happening? Why can't I make a copy of you? Let me do it.
There can
No
only
copy
be
for
one.
you.
Is roll 20 broken right now?
Do you need me to draw another smiley face?
Oh, nope. I made like 15 copies. We're good.
Bro?
They were opening at the bottom of the page. It's fine. But yeah, there's you hear, I don't know, potentially animals, maybe movement in the barn. You could probably catch glimpses of shadows in the windows of the, or not shadows, but like silhouettes of people inside the building.
Mhm.
What do you do?
If
Yeah, man.
you could change.
If you can change your fate, would you?
Have Stefano knock on the door.
Oh, oh, Jesus.
Some ripe tokens I got here for you.
Can I try and listen through the door while he's trying to knock on it?
Sure, you hear knocking.
More like scratching.
That's what I figured.
Bear with me a moment while
One
everything takes
moment
10
to take
centuries.
A little Yogi, would ya?
Yeet. Come on, update roll 20. There you go. I'll just use this one.
Ah. Hmm? Bro?
Oh, you're knocking on that door. Yeah. Oh, that looks lovely. There is. Double check. You hear somebody inside say, just a minute. You hear, like, things and stuff rustling about.
Dude, I love things and stuff.
Oh, rustling?
You hear rummaging around back there.
Oh no.
They're moving the bodies.
Can hear you rummaging around back there.
I'll roll up over here
I'm gonna rummage
and
around.
go, is anyone home?
Just
It
press
just
your
said-
face against the window.
What?
You
Yeah.
just said that they were gonna take a minute.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't hear that.
God.
I heard the rummaging.
Use your fish ear.
I just hear rummaging around in there and I get anxious.
Listen, I was really far away. I was over here.
Why don't these tokens work?
She wants to be the one doing the rummaging.
For some reason, all my tokens aren't. You know what? They're just going to have white backgrounds because I don't care.
Wow. Tora's just gonna hide behind the fishy meat shield and just watch.
For some reason, Roll20 is like not accepting my transparent background.
Maybe ask nice.
Well,
Yeah,
let
it told me
us
to
know
fuck
when
off.
time
So.
to stick.
All right, so reveal area. So the door opens and revealed,
Shazam.
and there's a gentleman inside. Am I?
Oh my.
What the fucking fuck?
Those.
And there's
Is that
a whole bunch of
dual-headed
animals.
horse?
There is a dual-headed
Oh
horse.
my god, what the fuck are all those?
There's a regular horse. There's
Sir,
What
ma'am,
on
how
earth?
much for all your bovine?
extremely strange-looking creatures inside, and he's just like, "Are you here for the job?"
Yes.
I feel like the one on the
No.
bottom, second from the
No,
left,
here
is
for your
like.
stock.
These two are regular-looking cows.
I'll take your entire
So those are the
stock.
most dangerous ones.
I don't know if I
Yes.
believe that.
Those are the ones that will murder you.
I feel like the red one is a skinless horse wrapped in netting.
It's a horse, or it's a cow with scales.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
This cow looks like it's made out of gold.
We got
I
a
was gonna
Harvard
say.
cow.
There's a
Dragon
two-headed horse and a regular horse up here.
I don't care about the horses.
There is a cow here that looks like it's like
Vel'Koz.
ethereal.
It
Vel'Koz
does look
cow.
like Vel'Koz.
like a
yes.
lightning ball lamp?
Sorry. Oh fuck. Well, that was
See what this one looks like?
What?
it looks like cotton candy,
Got it.
but it's a weird. It looks like it's glowing, and it has a strange symbol on it.
Oh my god, I love them all.
They're all my children. And then there's a horse laying down in a pile of hay.
Is it a normal
lie.
It
looking
looks
horse?
as though you interrupted somebody attempting to birth a horse calf.
Oh.
Yeah, no thanks. Bye.
This
Brother,
dude
look
is
at the
like,
animals.
he's like apparently using an axe to birth this child.
What
Jesus
the fuck?
Christ.
That's just the token.
Ah, yes, you know, old horsies giving birth. Let me bring out.
Well,
the
I was gonna
dog.
use this one originally, I guess, so I'll just swap them out. But then I
It's a
was like,
little less threatening, so.
why is it all white around the background? I don't know
That is
what's going on with
weird.
my tokens, but they're not putting transparency.
Fuck your
for some reason.
transparency.
I know. So these are the ones I originally had. I don't know. I didn't have the website loaded, so I don't know what the hell happened from last night to today, but fuck it, we're doing it live. Not gonna be bothered with
Yeah.
background. I mean, all the animals worked fine, so I don't know why these ones aren't. So yeah,
So there's just
and then
one
there's
guy in there?
no, there's another guy in the back, like helping give birth. That's who this guy is right here. Who's
With an axe.
Is he doing?
no, he has a
anything?
bale of hay now.
Oh, okay. That helps.
Listen, I
That's
just looked
better.
up random farmers and pulled them. Can't all be winners, you know. I concentrated on the cows more than anything.
It shows.
Yeah, they all just seem to be hanging out, watching these two dudes give birth to a horse calf.
Wow.
A horse fowl, yeah. I think it's called a fawn when it's a horse. I don't know.
Yes, I believe so.
Nevertheless, he basically tells you to, if you're here for the Ranshan position, why don't you head over to the house. We're in the middle of something at the moment. Full party, full.
I just want to know how much your entire stock costs.
My stock of what?
Cows.
Oh, I mean, they're not really for sale, but perhaps if you inquire within the house, the owner could help you out.
All right. Fair enough.
Oh no.
What are you guys
And
doing back there? Come on.
Should have stayed in the fucking water. Or lack thereof, I guess.
he shuts the door. Things go poof.
Things go poof in the night.
Wait. We're hanging
Wait a
back.
Yeah, I don't want to be the first one shot if these people are like, who the fuck are
You knock on the door. Who's there?
You hear me cocking my 2 pistols?
Listen, I don't want to know
Have
what
to
you're
expect a
cocking.
Standoff.
That's all right. Just putting the
Oh,
pin back
no!
out there.
Oh no.
For real?
We didn't come here to work.
No, I'm kidding.
Uh,
That was my response to him being a smartass.
hmm.
So you guys just standing out there staring
I
at them?
knocked on the door. Knock, 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 knock.
Oh, well,
Oh, is that a porch?
that's a porch.
Oh.
That's why I was confused.
No, that's a really big door.
Hey, it could be an overhang. Who knows?
Those are windows.
That I was assuming. Oh, cool. Then I'll just
But
walk
why do
on
they have
through
like
it.
a
Walking
why do they
through a
have
window?
this right here?
Do they not have a door? Where's the door at?
Can you guys not see the doors?
No.
Maybe I
This is a
covered them
door.
up a little too much.
Oh, is that it over there?
There's a door there, and there's a door here where Toasty is.
Jesus. Knock, knock.
Oh.
Knock, knock, knock. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, knock.
Knock with your horn.
The door knocks back.
I headbutt the door.
It had bumps back.
Headbutt. Head.
Oh, you win.
Headbutt.
You hear somebody. You actually hear what sounds like maybe a couple people inside, and somebody says, "Just a minute."
I keep knocking.
I said, "Just a minute."
I knock faster.
You hear a gun cock.
Make your
Are you
move,
really
old man.
knocking incessantly?
After
you're allowed
the,
to.
After the second I just said I'll be a minute, I'll.
Hang on, I'm deleting some stuff.
I'll wait a minute and then I'll start knocking again.
Deleted Toasty's character sheet. Just kidding. Where is that token? Where did it go? I reuse it. Now you're getting him. That's
Oh.
weird looking.
I can see his token, but the
I know. It's because of the way I unlocked it. We'll just reveal this. And you get Mr. Axeman this time.
Oh.
make this a quaint chamber.
And he really does.
Fucking fit in there.
Just imagine it's a shotgun instead.
Does
you
he
can-
really have a shotgun?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's just kind of like over his shoulder, and he's just
Hello.
says, "What
Very
can I do you
tempted.
for?"
I hold up the wanted thing. For
Oh, you here for the help? Why didn't you say so? Come on in.
Come on in.
Have a seat at the table. Wait, why is there 2 tables? Did I forget to delete a table?
All right, Stefano, don't run off too far.
I don't know why there's 2 tables. It's weird.
It was a kitty table.
I fixed it. I got Toasty went to the head of the table and then Roy just stood next to him.
I know, that's what I thought. I was like, is he really just standing next to me? I was like, this is such a power move.
He can fit here, right? It's fine.
Can he fit through the door?
I doubt it.
No.
Yeah, he's really long and thin. We've discussed this. He's big, but he's not
Wait.
bulky.
So he don't got enough junk in the trunk.
He just kind of like has to like lower his head and then just like walk through,
Here we go.
fold his weird fin wing things in. Yeah,
How long
like-
is his midsection? Like 5 feet.
who's midsection? The farmer or
The water
This thing.
chocobo.
Sure, why not? Give or take. He's got to, sucking in a little bit to walk through the door. Probably where his hind legs are. So he probably stick out a little bit more. The hips. His hips don't lie.
Good for him.
No, nobody. Okay, whatever.
Just you.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's a one-person kind of thing.
JT, why are you all the way over there?
Because I'm
Backstab.
just staying close to the door.
He's making his own power move.
Shit.
He tries to dominate the farmer.
Uh,
Farmer grows!
oh, God.
Well, I only see the one person in here. We could kill him.
Give me perception rolls.
Oh God.
Hmm.
What have I
Kevin.
done?
Opened your big mouth, I think.
Hey, I rolled the 20. It's okay.
Well, you definitely hear movement in the room behind you.
Okay.
Open the fucking door.
So there's definitely more people here. But he says, we're just cooking, some lunch if you guys want to,
Hell
have a
yeah.
bite to eat. And then perhaps we could talk about the work that we need done around the farm.
Wait, just a quick question. Where I have Tora positioned, is he in front of the door into that room? I can't tell.
Is he in front of a door to a room?
To that room, yeah, where you said we heard people. Yeah. Yes.
This is all one big room, you guys.
Oh,
You are
okay.
in front of a door into that room.
Okay.
Here, I'll reveal it slightly more so you can tell there's a door.
Okay. I just didn't want to be standing in front of it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, these are bookshelves. There's a door here.
Okay.
There's a door here.
Gotcha.
Windows leading out the front. There's a fireplace with a deer head above it. It's got like one of those fences in front of it, but a giant aquatic creature is kind of standing in front of it at the moment.
Hmm.
Listen.
It's got some fire pokers and stuff there. It looks like there's a fire lit at the moment.
Hmm.
So it's toasty warm in here. And there's just like an end table in the corner. It looks
Hmm.
like this is like a big dining room, basically.
Hmm. Cooked fish.
You guys are gonna have fish for days. So
Hmm. Oh,
so he basically says, have a seat and we'll talk about what's going on as the food gets served. And his weird white ethereal plane of existence wanders over to this chair. I'm so confused as to why these tokens are doing.
They don't like you tonight.
It's like all my new tokens are doing it. Out of curiosity. See, that one's not doing it,
What
and
the
that's one I
fuck is
did
that?
before. So
That's the manservant.
Startled me.
those are the demon things you fought before.
Yeah. Yeah, we've already dealt with those. Well, once.
I should have used characters from the other campaign as tokens to fuck with you guys. The farmer comes in.
What the fuck is
hell
that?
is that?
It's like a black dot.
There's a
Oh.
giant
The
blue
fuck
spider.
is that? No. Get
Oh,
that shit.
his son comes in. Hello, father.
Jesus.
And two
See,
little
kids, this is what
little
happens when you
kids
have
run
too much
in.
bench.
Oh, God.
No, make him go away.
I'm using them now.
Oh, it's so creepy.
Hoping I could cover them up.
Why did
but
we
it
come
didn't
join the Adams family? What the fuck?
Their pet dog comes in.
It really is.
What the
Addams
fuck
family.
is all this?
If that's what that dog looks like, I want to tame it.
Yeah, it looks like a normal dog. I'm just.
Shit.
You
Useless.
guys want to fight this guy?
No, not at this level or with this. character.
Not until Toasty can turn into a Leviathan again.
Actually, I think I have a real dog token.
Bark.
I should have used that token.
Okay, but seriously though, why is Nosferatu this guy's son? What's
Yeah,
happening
just
here?
because he looks like a normal person. I'm just.
Nosferatu.
I just thought they were funny tokens, okay? And my other tokens are all white, so this is
No one
what you
likes
get.
white.
I know, right?
That's racist.
It is.
Eh.
Oh, here you go. Here's their dog.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Man, that lunch must be taking forever.
Yeah. So he tells you guys that wait, this one takes the seat here. So
Mm-mm.
two little children flank Tora and sit down.
Mm.
And they're kind of like eyeballing him, like, whoa, look at his face. And the older son is kind of like side-eyeing Sonaris. He definitely is a teenager.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Something hit the
Yeah,
table.
easy.
Oh god.
Just
Oh, here.
Oh no.
And he yells off into the other room. He's like, "Dear, is the food ready? We have guests and they're waiting." And after a moment or two, you hear some like, I don't want to say clattering, but like some hustled movement in the other room, and you reply, "Guess, yes, I'll be out in just a moment." And he kind of just looks around at you all, and he's just got a smile on his face, and kind of makes small talk. He just says, "So, are you all from Waterdeep?"
No.
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 Tora would be too busy growling at the children.
And he says it with like a smirk on his face because he's got a Zoidberg, a mermaid girl, a cow boy, and a cow man. The dog kind of comes over and he pets it. It's definitely not a giant rat.
You sure about
It's
that?
definitely. I
I'd
don't
be
believe
okay
you.
if it were a giant rat.
I mean, in this world, it could be, but it isn't.
The tokens don't say it, but is this like a classic, like 3-kid dog family? Is that what we're talking here?
Yeah, basically. I mean, they look like your average zombie dog.
They
Get
look
that
like your
shit off
average
the table.
zombie dog.
7
I
days
refuse to
die?
eat that.
What's happening?
Some hot garbage.
I just had dog up and oh, it's a cute dog. Doggo.
Oh, there we go. That works.
It's like a
Like
fat
how it's
cat
biting
laying
its own
down.
leg.
Oh, his head's just down. He's sleeping.
Big Doge.
A Shiba.
Oh, what? Oh.
Shiba Inu.
Just panting next to his owner.
What a wild cast of people we have in this house. Very dynamic tokens.
I mean, look at your party.
I mean, yeah, everyone in this house is a very unique person.
And after a couple of moments of small talk, a woman who
Oh,
totally
Oh,
looks normal.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
She's totally normal. Walks in and she's, "So am I." And she looks at you all. "What an assortment we have here! What brings these strangers to our humble, totally normal farm home?"
Does she
And she
actually
starts-
say that?
I'm here to
No,
buy
I'm
your
just being
entire stock
sarcastic.
of
Okay.
cows.
She walks around and is like smiles and says, "My name is Emma," and she starts like putting food down, going up, standing on top of people to get to other people to get to their plates.
And what kind of food is she putting out?
It's like sandwiches and some
Sandwiches?
vegetables.
Really? It took you that long to make that many sandwiches?
It's a lot
What?
of sandwiches.
Is it
I
just
mean,
regular-
random people showed up and she had to make extra.
Is it just like normal food?
Is it
mean-
magic cow meat? I think is what she's trying to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some sort of meaty substance. Yeah,
How dare they?
ground beef maybe. I don't know.
Is there a way for me to use this ability without letting everybody know?
You
Because
could
I'm
try stealth
Okay.
and maybe a
Let's do that.
sleight of hand because you have to do both verbal and semantic components.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Just doing weird hand gestures now.
You just-
So yeah,
It's how the
you
fish
notice-
people appraise their food.
you notice the two little kids and the teenager are all like staring at you, like,
Oops.
"What's that lady?"
Which is weird.
But the parents just seem to be taking it in stride.
Okay.
Taking it in stride. She asks Roy, "Pardon me, can I get past you?"
Oh, I
Uh,
sure. I
Oh.
can step back towards the window.
And then the man's like, "Sorry, name's Robert. I can't believe I lost my manners there. This is Samuel and Samantha, the two creepy bird children who are
Oh,
just
no.
normal children."
Mm-hmm.
I
this
can't
is
believe you
James.
tell me that.
What's
Totally
the teenager's
normal
name?
human people. James.
Mm.
I would watch this horror film.
Oh, thank you.
I would
Oh,
be
don't
down
worry.
with it.
These things actually exist in your universe, so you could
No,
actually
I-
run into them.
I know.
I
because
will
it's
quit
you,
this
Homer.
campaign.
I know.
So yeah, he kind of introduced them, and like every time, as he introduced his kids, they all kind of wave. The two little kids like smirk and smile because they're little
Little shits.
little shits. Yep.
I give him the finger guns. Okay, these are actual guns.
Do you give them the real gun? Oh God, I forgot to put my guns down.
Oops.
Your finger guns shoot fingernail bullets.
Well, very efficient no matter what.
So he says, "Please eat up. We have plenty to go around. We don't have issues with the crops or anything, but I don't know if you stopped by the barn on the way in, but I'm sure you could tell that there has been strangeness afoot on our pasture. Some of our cows go missing. Some of them come back irrevocably changed. We have no idea as to what could be going on, but it always seems to happen at night.
Mhm.
Mm.
So we're looking for some ranch hands to basically keep guard overnight and see what's happening and see if they can determine what's going on. We do well for ourselves, so I'm willing to pay well. What do you say to 100 gold each?
Can you just pay us in one of those cows?
Or more of those cows.
Do you want cows?
No,
Yes.
I want those cows in the barn that are special.
I don't
Well,
want
like-
cows.
I would like all of your cows in the barn.
He kind of looks at you both confused, like, What? He literally says, "What could you possibly want with all those
Let's
poor,
let's not
deformed
get
cows?"
asking questions now. All right.
I'm sure that would save you some money, considering you don't even know
Just-
what they are
wow,
anymore.
alright. Well, I'll consider it. Maybe not all of them, but maybe one or two.
Okay.
What do you say?
Yeah, we can do that.
As long as those cows aren't the normal cows.
I mean, there's a couple of normal cows in there that.
Yeah, I don't want those.
We already got normal cows.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Would you all be willing to start tonight?
Sure.
Sure.
Excellent.
Tora would just nod.
Says I don't really have any room for you in the house here, but if you wanted to just, if anybody needs to rest during the night or something of that nature, you can bed down in this front room, or you can just stay in the barn if you so choose, or whatever. But I don't have any spare beds. Basically, is what he's telling me.
About the nighttime activity, has it been occurring in the same place or haphazard? Like,
Well,
you don't
just
have any idea.
within the cows are kept within the confine of the pasture here, so they aren't leaving any of the fenced area. So it must be happening on our property somewhere, but there's no evidence to say what's causing it.
Are there more cows than just the ones in the barn?
Yes, the rest are out in the pasture.
Alright.
Hmm. In the pasture is where this is occurring.
Everywhere.
Well, it's everywhere. We're not certain where. Somewhere on the property, everywhere on the property. We don't know.
Inside the barn where the cows are right now, possibly.
Possibly. For the most part, we just kept them there to keep them separated
Hmm.
from the rest of the herd in case we weren't sure what was happening.
Hmm.
We didn't want, our entire herd to be potentially ruined because of it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We haven't even quite determined what is going on with the cows that have changed as well.
Mm.
All started happening very suddenly, a night or two ago.
Hmm.
But please, eat up. Have some food.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's actually eating or
Sonaris
so.
is not going to eat. I have concerns.
Do you, like,
Boy's gonna
push
eat
the-
as many sandwiches as he can.
Do you push, you just push the plate away from you?
Yep.
It's copper. Just kidding.
Oh,
You know, I was thinking about that. I was like, how do I
Pocket
sprinkle like
sand.
some copper flakes in there?
Yeah, I don't.
That's rude.
Rudy. Yeah, no, the rest of the family is eating just fine.
I'm gonna be much.
Kids are devouring their sandwiches and not eating their vegetables.
I eat all my vegetables.
You die. I'm just kidding.
Sonaris is
Yay.
going to be grumpy and go out the door.
Oh, okay. Is there something wrong with your friends?
No.
No, he's talking to everybody who stayed.
Oh.
Oh,
She can be
Oh,
a bit of a
just kidding.
bitch sometimes.
I think it's a culture thing.
Fuck
I'm not really too sure.
Sonaris yells from the window. Fuck you. You see her mouthing the words.
Some
Love you, Trish.
indistinguishable culture change. I'm not really too sure.
and I
Also,
miss
she's-
Gary.
If she swears a lot, I apologize. Her language doesn't necessarily translate to common all too well, so there's some discrepancies.
Oh, well. Is she going to be okay?
Not a
Yeah.
clue. I have no idea.
They don't care. It doesn't matter.
You don't have copper deposits on your land, do you?
That would suck.
Why? That would be not good for the cows, I would assume. So as far as I know,
Not good for
no.
her either.
She'll be fine.
Just another way we can relate her to a cow.
Oh my god.
Wow. Wow, thanks, guys. What is the dog doing?
He's pawing
He's
at the
just
door.
chilling.
He wants to go out.
I don't trust the dog.
I get up and let him out that door because he is pawing at that door.
Oh, he's moved on. He moved on to the front door before you could get there.
Let him out.
Uh,
Sweet, sweet puppy.
he jumps on your face.
I don't know. Get off me.
He runs. He runs free, and they're like, "No, don't let the dog out!"
I let my dog eat that dog.
Oh.
And he does. He walks up to the giant wolf thing. The word. What did I call it?
Word.
The wharf?
Urg.
I
Oh,
just
wait,
know
no,
that's
it's Sebastian now. Oh, Stefano. That's it, right? Sebastian's crap. Too many S. He just walks up to the big wolf and just like
Munch.
he barks happily and just takes off running like he wants to play.
Let's see. Let's see.
I don't know. Man, I did
Stefano, are
not
you
zoom in on
crazy?
these background maps. Got real fuzzy when I zoomed in.
Hmm.
What else?
What? Let's run real quick. See if that actually rolls. No, he's way too lazy to be chasing a dog.
I would like to point out that D&D is just fucked up stories. That's all it is.
Listen.
Me. Oh, hey, Nick. I didn't see Nick was in your chat.
Equalize.
Oh, me over here? My chat?
Nikolai.
Yeah.
Oh, Phoenix Rising. That's
Mhm.
Nick.
Mm-hmm.
That's Nick. One of my dads in another campaign.
Well, not anymore. That dad.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Now I have to change my name in that Discord. It can't be my 5 dads anymore.
Well, you got knocked down to 3, so. Or no.
Well, I was counting the animal as one, technically.
All right, Tor's gonna finish his sandwich or whatever, and he's just gonna go outside.
Yeah, it's like midday by the time you guys got here, by the way.
Hmm.
You gonna go eat the dog? Bork, 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 bork,
That-
bork, bork.
Mimi, that is not how Tora is.
Hold on.
Mimi's yelling at me, Trish.
I imagine.
Said, how dare you not go ask her what's wrong?
Find something I can use to kill the dog with.
Oh, damn.
Oh, you don't fuck with dogs in my games.
Hold on,
Apparently,
maybe I could.
do not
Can
have
I
a
make
dog.
it? Can I make it spit fire and then go burn the barn down? Because that's what I want to do right now.
You
There
want
you go,
the
doggo.
you want the
Do it.
dog to spit fire?
Yeah. Works with any creature.
Oh,
Right.
All right, you
One
cast
word.
Dragon's Breath. Well, it doesn't now.
Yeah, sure, why not? No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Too
I
late.
already did it.
Too
Oh,
late.
fuck.
Dog's running around. Every time it barks, a gout of fire shoots out of its mouth.
God.
Bark, bark, bark,
There goes the neighborhood.
bark, 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 bark. He just runs off.
Tora is just shaking his head. Not even surprised.
We'll take the dog as well.
Does it come with the fire as a feature or what?
gonna strap fire on all my dogs.
So he looks at his family after they all kind of finish up, and he says, "Y'all are welcome to, head outside and figure out what you're gonna do. Once you got a plan in action, maybe come back and see me and discuss it, and we'll figure things out. In the meantime, family runs off to go back to do chores. They all kind of run about their business. The mother takes the dishes and the food and stuff that's left over and goes off into the other room
Thanks,
that she came
lady.
from. She creepily wiggles her fingers at you and says, "No problem, dearie."
Oh.
God.
You guys see what my concerns are?
Quick,
Hey,
let's go
weird.
hide in a field before we pass out.
Really, they're not weird. I'm just weird.
Mm.
I make them weird by being weird.
This is your stereotypical Christian farm family.
Yeah. This is just how I view them.
That's weird. It's okay.
Is it though? Oh.
Tora's just gonna take a walk around the house and just survey the property.
So you see it's kind of like up on like a little bit of a natural hill. These portions that are to the left and right of the house are actually stone walls.
Oh.
So it's kind of like the boundary, like their house is basically at the back end of their land, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
So these are like, like old farms had like those stone walls to kind of at the perimeter of their land. It's
Mhm.
like that.
Okay. Nothing.
And even the road that kind of came in was slightly raised as well.
Nothing suspicious like this single square building over here.
You mean the outhouse?
Oh, is that what it is? I wasn't sure.
Yeah. I put an actual outhouse in the game, yes.
Okay, don't want to inspect the toilet. We're fine.
Do you know what a
got-
toilet is as a fish person?
Sure. The ocean, right? No.
The ocean. Yeah.
So then maybe it's
She
a
shits where she drinks, it's fine.
cubicle.
Bork, 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 bork.
Or
Bork, 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 bork,
I
bork.
stand on the porch and watch the flames start, burn all the crops to the ground,
It's not that kind of farm.
burn all the grass to the ground. Man, this dog's really covering the ground.
He's just gonna burn up all that grass. There's not gonna be anything for
Bork,
the
bork,
cows to
bork, bork,
eat.
bork, 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 bork.
At least
So-
you lit shit in fire.
It does kind of seem like a horror
Yet.
movie, doesn't it?
She poops lava.
Oh.
Just
That's
molten
big.
lava.
You just see these huge holes in the ground where it's dropped a load.
Little
Someone's gonna break
tiny-
their ankle.
He only poops on doorsteps and then rings the doorbell.
People step out and just fall into a massive hole.
No, they have to stomp out the flaming pile of poo.
All the way in the bottom of the hole.
Let's
no
go
holes.
exploring.
So what are you guys doing?
Exploring.
You see a massive expanse of field.
Question: does it extend beyond this map?
Yes.
Everything the light touches.
Everything the light touches, you see, is not yours.
I'm gonna walk back in and ask how they called the cows in. Like, what was their methodology for calling the cows back home?
They
It is something of Sora's own creation.
He looks
meaning-
at you and he looks at your brother and he's like, "You don't know? Yeah,
It's
like,
different. for
y'all look like
everybody.
some ranch hands to
No,
me."
I understand. That's why I'm asking. Different
He
for
sees his
everybody.
kinfolk in you, even though you're cows. Well, you're a cow.
Like, some people ring bells, some people give out yells. What is your thing?
Well, he says usually we
Fine,
we have the
JD.
dog round them up. The dog and one of us gets on a horse. Usually, we kind of herd them in, but for the most part, at night we just let them roam in the property. They only need to leave the property when they have to drive a herd somewhere because they're selling it or something like that.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
Y'all know this, ya cowboys.
Yeehaw.
A literal cowboy and a
Sorry, I was trying not to interrupt. I don't like to be an ass.
roleplay. You gotta interrupt. Play it out.
You're all a little strange to me.
All this walking on land is strange enough. So what
So
are you
we're
guys
searching
doing
the
here?
pasture.
Searching the pasture.
Yeah.
So you wander around. You see that they've got like just cattle roaming all over.
Lots of grass.
Lots of grass, lots of not grass, because cows eat grass.
And dog. With
And
fire.
fire
Just a
dog.
dog running around, barking out fire.
Bark.
It seems remarkably happy for a dog that's shooting fire out of its face. Like, it seems like it's enjoying the fact that fire is shooting out of it.
Fantastic.
Dog.
Fantastic. Tora's going to continue to inspect the buildings, and including this wagon.
It's full of hay.
Okay.
Are there windows in the barn? Or like
There are no windows in the bar.
Mm.
But it's not like it's locked or anything. You can wander in if you want to.
A chew.
Oh.
Achoo.
Here, I'll leave it revealed for you. What are you chewing at?
He's
Oh, no,
sneezing.
We're supposed to look around.
Oh, so you're just sneezing on random things?
I mean, it happens when you're sniffing stuff.
This is true.
Achoo! You realize that you have allergies.
Yeah.
I came to this world because I didn't want allergies anymore.
You have every allergy.
I knew it.
You explode.
Hayseed, you're done.
Sonaris is inspecting these cows a little more.
Feel 'em.
Alright. Give me a nature
Oh,
at disadvantage.
Why
'Cause
disadvantage?
You don't know what a
She
golden cow.
she ain't never seen a cow before.
Oh.
I'm just curious.
I know.
That's all.
Just roll nature again. Trust me, comedy will ensue. Oh, okay, you got a higher roll. Never mind.
Like it's a cow.
It's a cow. You've probably heard descriptions of them at some point, but you've never seen one. The one that you're directly in front of looks like it's made out of actual gold. Like, its skin looks metallic. You reach out and touch it, and it almost even feels like gold. But it's
Don't
still...
you dare tell me it's copper. I swear to fuck.
No, it's not. It's not
Okay.
copper. If anything, it would be brass if it's golden colored.
I just panicked a little. It's okay.
Well, yeah, no, it looks like it's gold. You
Tora's
wonder
just
what kind of
watching.
milk comes out of a gold cow.
I am not going to milk it if that's what you guys were wondering.
Oh, we
And the
can
one
totally
next to
milk
it?
all the cows.
The one next to it, the red one, looks like almost like a dragon, but cow shaped.
God.
Like, it's got like thick red scales on it.
Oh,
And it has like, instead of like normal cow eyes, it actually has like slit like dragon. Yeah, basically a dragon cow.
Are these ranch
It
hands?
doesn't have wings though.
Are these ranch hands in the building still, as their tokens represent?
The one by the door is probably back over. Still, they're still working on making a baby. Not
Well-
with each
They're
other.
making a baby now.
Well, Tora would probably bug one of them because he doesn't give a shit what they're doing, and ask them what the deal is with the two normal-looking ones.
What's the deal with these cows?
Exactly.
Well, these were all
Oh.
the ones that were supposed something happened to them, right? So they were kept separate.
He tells you they don't know, but there was a pool of blood where they found those two.
What about the one
Vampire
horse?
cows.
They talk.
What about what?
What about the one horse that doesn't have two heads?
It's just a normal horse. It
Oh,
literally
yeah.
is actually a normal horse.
Mm.
It's just the mate of the other horse, so they keep it
Ah.
in there to make the other horse feel better.
Okay.
Yeah. You keep looking at cows? Are you looking at the
Yeah.
quote unquote normal cows now?
Yeah.
Tora
I
would
notice-
would suggest not to touch them.
Probably ideal.
Give me a perception roll,
Who?
Sonaris.
Oh fuck.
Or you if you want.
I'll do it too.
Anybody who would like to perceive can roll perception.
Good. Please tell me what you see.
Sonaris doesn't seem to realize that this isn't normal, but both those cows have blood red eyes.
Oh.
Oh.
And upon further inspection, you realize, wait, female cows don't have horns, and these cows have horns.
Yep,
Devil
Tora would just
cows.
walk
They're very
over.
small, but they're little. They're like reddish in hue.
Yep, Tora would just walk over and start pushing her out the door. Come on, let's go. And keep a wide berth from those fucking cows.
I'm the cows fucking.
You know what I mean.
You didn't even ask about the other cows.
Well, he pushed me out the door. So.
Guess you'll never know. They'll probably die before you figure it out too.
I look to my bro since we're not really finding anything out here. Wanna go milk some cows?
Yeah, all the cows out in the field seem like
Oh my
they're
god.
normal cows.
You wanna go milk cows?
I mean, they have to be milked, right? It's kind of like a health thing. Someone has to do it.
I have to be milked. What?
Cows? Like, you're supposed to, right? You have to.
I didn't agree to this.
Yeah, they explode if you don't milk them.
Yeah, there you go.
You wanna go milk some cows?
They're like dairy time bombs.
I'm gonna go milk some cows.
Go milk the cows. I dare you.
I don't know.
Please.
I mean,
Stone died.
Just
Wanna go milk
I
some
was
cows?
gonna go search the pastures, and then we get the cows. Then milk.
But we already searched the pasture. I didn't really see anything.
Not very well.
Give me perception rolls.
who? Everyone?
The gentlemen who want to go searching the path.
The brogues.
The bro.
All's
you're
quiet
supposed-
on the
God
western
damn
front.
it, dog!
You
Dog,
let
disappointment.
you kind of guide Stefano a little bit as he kind of sniffs out, and you see he was kind of on the right trail, but you noticed it before he got to it, that you find this puddle of blood, like old dried blood.
About where?
It's like a 20-foot radius of blood,
Hmm.
and blood splatter even further beyond that.
Dear
you think a cow
fucking
exploded?
god.
I hope so.
It kind of looks like a cow exploded.
Do you think one of the cows inside there did it?
Should we go ask?
I kind of want to go find out.
with its mind's eye or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Let's get over there.
Just sick
Wow.
a cow on people.
Fuck yeah,
Yes.
75.
75 foot longs? That was the greatest thing I've ever discovered.
Alright,
roll.
cows, prepare for a milking.
A milking.
milk it.
Prepare thy nipples.
Oh.
Hey, you guy. Hey, you.
Hey, you guy. He turns around and says, Rocky Road?
Don't you ever speak to me like that again.
What's up with that giant blood puddle in the pasture?
You say that, and his eyes just kind of like just enlarge, and he just stares at you, and he kind of points at the two cows in the corner,
The normal
Says-
looking
I knew
ones?
it.
the normal looking ones, and he says, "I don't know, but we found those two just standing in in the blood.
Are you cool if we try to milk these cows?
Oh my god.
I mean,
Rip.
I guess I don't know what's gonna
Cool,
happen,
Take that as a
but
yes. Alright, let's milk some cows.
Stefano, go block.
you
out
get the
fight.
feeling that he would have stopped you if it wasn't for the fact that they're trying to help this calf be birthed.
I grabbed some buckets.
You could be onto something, Veritas.
Yeah, they're lying around. You guys gonna milk those ones first, of course.
I don't. I
Milk
kind of
the-
want to milk
milk
the
the
gold in the
horses.
dragon cow first. You know, test the waters.
Too late. You guys walk to those ones.
I'm saying this to him. Like, hey,
Oh.
maybe we should milk the other ones first. Come back to Satan cows.
No, we got enough. We got enough buckets to go around. It's fine.
Yeah, but I don't have enough life to go around.
Sure you do.
All right,
It'll be just
you
fine.
lead this one, and I'll help you.
All right.
Did you just say you
How-
bleed this one?
Lead.
Oh, lead.
So is this a sleight of hand or a animal? handling?
Mimi, if this was a scary movie, they would in fact be the first one. to die.
Yeah. Truth.
Chat's just like, they ain't gonna last long. Nope.
Well, they don't know me. I'm not one to just kill characters off. I'd rather just do really disturbing things to them instead.
Yeah, but I bet you would like to kill some players with this particular situation.
That's why I didn't eat the food.
This is a pretty funny situation to kill somebody.
I mean, if you guys got new characters ready, I'll kill you if you really want me to.
Just considering
Nah, I
it
want to milk
was
cows and start
Satan
a
cow
farm.
meat.
All right. So, what do you guys milking these ones, or you guys?
Well, I'm milking this one.
I'm interesting.
I want to milk the hell out of this one. Are you milking the other one, or are you helping him?
I'm helping him because we haven't milked demon cows before. so-
Yeah. A nipple's a nipple, though.
Oh my god.
Can I quote you on that one? I've got nipples. Can you milk me? Yeah, you throw a bucket under this cow and you start milking it, and you realize, man, these udders are really, really.
Gross.
I'm
Guess what comes out of them?
Blood?
Is
Blood
it
milk?
red milk?
Milk.
Oh, thank God.
Kind of weird. The milk looks really normal.
Is it cursed milk? Do we have a detect curse spell?
Why don't you drink
I
it
don't
and
know,
find
do you?
out?
I drink it and find out.
Oh no, it was a joke.
Yes, drink it and find out.
I have this fine ability. I don't know if it works, but maybe you
Well,
shouldn't
that's too
drink
bad. You're too far away and you don't know what's happening.
Yeah, you are outside.
I just have the song "Give Them Blood" by My Chemical Romance in my head right
Jesus.
now.
If I get turned into a devil minotaur, you bet your ass I'm drinking more milk.
It's gonna butt chug that milk.
Oh my god, Homer.
I am gonna throw up.
I mean, are you really surprised by the things I say?
No, keep saying that.
Exactly. All right. So, are you in fact drinking this milk?
Yes.
You are, or is Roy? Because he's the one who milked it.
You
So he
know what?
currently has the bucket of milk.
Half and half.
Yeah, we'll take. I'll take 2 shot glasses.
Wow.
God. This is how we die.
Okay, I'm ready for this. I am prepared for this. Give me a second.
We clink our glasses.
I need you to make Constitution saving throws.
We should have drank the.
Oh, that was not
Oh,
supposed to be
shit.
advantage, but I wish it was.
Oh shit. We should have drank the. What
We
is
should have
it?
drank some
Dragon
whiskey
cow milk.
first.
We should... Yeah, just fucking sterilize our body.
Hang on. I just need to look something up real quick.
Oh.
If I could get like a cool devil ability or like physical feature, I'm totally down with whatever happens. Also, an aside tangent to has no, whatsoever connections here. If Arlo dies, I'm gonna come in with his older Minotaur barbarian brother, Barlow. I'm gonna use the same token. I'm not swapping it because I don't know where
If
he's going.
Roy dies, are you? If Roy dies, are you coming back as Guy?
Yeah. That's a good one.
Hang on. I have to find
He's gonna have a bowl
was just-
haircut.
Toasty.
The family line of Brogues is just a bunch of boys.
Toasty, you really failed. Give me a D8.
Yeah, you really failed, man.
I rolled a
You
3.
really. 4.
I die for 4 days and then come back.
Right.
I'm Jesus.
Whatever that cow does to you, it is not going to turn you into Jesus. Maybe Satan.
Roy, give me a perception roll, please.
Hell yeah.
Do I turn into a werecow?
Oh my god.
Even that's
Uh, you just see like I don't want to say like a blank expression kind of go across your brother's face. Toasty, you believe that life is meaningless.
No.
Aw.
Congratulations. You lost all will to live.
Oh my
Did I
god.
kill myself? What happened?
You are afflicted with nihilism. You're now
Nihilism.
devout.
I'm Gary.
nihil-
Oh, not another Gary.
Pretty much, but maybe even worse.
Meaningless. I take another sip of milk.
Wow.
Alright.
We're just going
Roll
all the way
another
down the
D8.
rabbit hole,
We're
aren't
gonna
we?
just get all the afflictions. Yeah.
Give me another Constitution saving throw.
A lot better this time.
You immediately vomit up all of the milk you drank.
Oh.
You actually go back to normal. You feel fine again. Well, fine-ish.
Mostly.
You definitely feel sick, but it made you throw everything up. So you see your brother just give up on life and then immediately vomit out like the contents of his stomach.
So I'm
mean, that's
back to
supposed to
like
be-
normal, no nihilism attitude at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, that was a rush.
Really? Yeah, it seemed like a real downer to me.
Dude, life meant nothing to me, and then I vomited, and then I've suddenly got this newfound lust for life. It's amazing. I recommend it to you.
Oh no.
I'm not done. You have to roll more. I just have to find the rest of the tables.
Oh Jesus!
Uh,
Here, you drink more.
table.
No, I want to go. I kind of want to go milk that one with the weird symbol on it.
I do too. I want to get magic powers. Let's go milk it.
Fuck
I-
these demon cows as I dump the milk on the cows.
I wanna. Oh Jesus! Don't dump it on them. Dump it to the side. Or just leave it. There was multiple buckets though. We could have just left it.
Look, I don't want the cows drinking their own milk. All right, that's gonna get weird.
Tori's just gonna make sure to be witness to whatever the hell is going on right now.
When you drank that milk, by the way, Roy, it did not taste good, but other than that, you kind of got sick, but you didn't really like
Oh, I threw up in my mouth a little.
vamoose.
Nothing worse than bad milk.
Can I sidebar real quick?
Mimi
my
clipped
cat- Yeah. She clipped the a nipple is a nipple.
Oh my god.
A
Fantastic.
nipple's a nipple, no matter how you nipple.
Good job, Mimi.
That's great. With my obnoxious ass laugh because it's really fucking funny.
It's fine.
Anyway,
I saw her send it to me right as you started talking. I'm like, oh, I bet it's about this.
I just want to milk all these cows.
are
Okay.
the farmer dudes? Do
It's
they
like the
care?
Pokemon
Like,
of milkers.
do they care at all?
They're busy.
They're like, yeah, they're trying to keep this calf from dying and keep it from actually,
They're
or
the,
not keep it from, but actually birth the calf. And they're
Well,
kind of like,
Their own business.
they're kind of in like their own little room. They know that they're milking them. They've already asked for permission, so they know it's happening, but they don't know what's going on because they're in like a little, I don't know, stall. I just imagine
Oh, little
Stefano staring over the side of that, by the way. Like, oh, look, it's birthing a meal for me. All right, so what are you milkers doing?
Milking the arcane cow.
For some reason, this suddenly reminded me of Firefly and Butter's milk. I don't know why. It's not really the same thing, but still. Okay, I guess I'll just zoom in on this.
All right, cow, give me that.
Oh. All right, so you're milking the cow with the weird symbol on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me roll.
You have spicy milk. I imagine the dragon cow has
Oh, I
spicy milk.
bet you that dragon one's got some really spicy milk.
High or low, Stone?
Dude, extra high.
That is extra high.
Wow. That's
So-
calling it.
So you milk this cow, and you think it's milk at first. And when you're like finished, you pull the bucket out from underneath, and you kind of look in there, and you're like, "It's weird." Like, what is? And then you're like, "Oh, it's not white. It's like silvery."
Pearlescent? Is that the word
It
you're
looks like
looking
a
for?
bucket of It looks like a bucket of mercury.
Oh.
Oh, brother, we got that shiny milk.
Ooh, drink it first.
Hell yeah. I drink
Synarix is
straight from the
like,
bucket.
nope.
You did.
I
All right,
looked
so
in-
we know who has the intelligence.
Yeah, I
Tor's
actually
just
do have high
watching.
intelligence. I just don't have high wisdom, so that's why I drink the devil milk first. But then I looked in this and I'm like, that's probably not good to drink.
I'm gonna head out. All right, so you're trying to drink this this milk. You pour in what your shot glass that you suddenly have
Oh
in
no,
there.
I just literally drink it right out of the bucket. Like I use that as the,
No straw?
Your
Nope.
medium of drinking.
You're just pouring the milk into you,
Well, I mean, slowly.
and I use the term milk loosely because it's not milk.
Yeah,
Liquid
I'm
mercury?
So
slowly, so it's
100%
like
not
spilling
milk.
all down my face and everything.
What's that?
I said I'm drinking it slowly, so it's not like spilling down
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying you're not like dipping your hand into the
Oh,
bucket
nah.
like you did last time.
Nah, I don't want to get my hands dirty.
Already got
Do
it.
you have another character prepared? Because I'm going to kill you now.
I'm going to kill you now.
I give you one takesy backsy if you want it.
Roy can't back out now.
Oh.
All right. Have you guys have all seen The Matrix, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it that stuff?
When he turns like all quicksilvery.
Yeah.
Imagine that, except instead of leaving the Matrix, your brother just melts into a puddle on the floor.
Wow.
Roy's gone.
Put
Goodbye.
Put me in a jar.
Put him in a jar.
Now go find a cleric.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Eh.
We'll see if we can't salvage this.
Nope.
So yeah, Roy just like turns Quicksilver, like just like what was in the bucket, and then the bucket falls to the ground and splashes everywhere, and he just melts into a puddle.
Question: do his belongings melt with him?
Asking the real
Yes.
questions.
Yes.
Ah.
His entire form, clothing, objects, and all just turn into this silver all at once, and then it just immediately like splashes to the ground.
Bottle him up.
Yeah, you gotta try
Do I
bottling him up.
splash all over the helpers over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna bottle him up, and
How are you bottling him up?
I don't know. There's a puddle, so I'm just gonna slowly put some of it into a bottle. I'm assuming they got like milk jugs around here or something.
Sure. How are you getting this material into a jug?
I take one of the empty buckets and I like scrape. I put the bottle like flat on the ground. I scrape the bucket across the floor to get up some liquid, and then I put it towards the bottle, and I just repeat that action.
Give
If I
me
can get
a
like a minuscule amount, I don't really care.
give me a dexterity check, I guess,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
and a perception roll.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you like
oh.
kind of like slide the bottle, like the rim of the bottle, along the ground, and some of the liquid kind of like manages to build up and slosh inside the bottle.
I put a stopper in it.
Okay.
I get some cloth and wrap it around the bottle. Not like wrapping the bottle, but like enough to put a label on the bottle. And then I pick up some dirt from the ground and like, or if they have like a dark colored rock, I'll write Roy on it.
Roy milk.
You have become milk.
We're all very nonchalant about this.
See, this is
I
that is, you know what? That's how Roy wanted to go out.
I don't know what to say to this. I'm just trying to take it in stride, if I'm honest.
Go drink some more of that demon milk.
I was about to, because life is meaningless would be right on par.
Don't you get the dog now?
Oh,
If
yeah,
the
what
dog
happens
likes
to the
them.
dog?
I'm gonna feed the dog the mercury milk.
No, not my dog.
Are you
That
doing
escalated.
That could be like what happened.
That
Did you guys
escalated
get-
quickly.
Come here, puppy. Oh shit.
Are you actually doing that?
Now I would just like pet the dog. Be like, okay.
Yeah, Tor's just kind of watching all this, not really saying anything, and just like, what the fuck?
Using their weird
And now
human
he's
culture.
leaving.
What's your AC?
God, I didn't know he was biting at me. 16.
His dog Stefano snaps at you.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Stefano.
To-
I closed his stable.
I didn't think about it.
Tor's just gonna walk by Sonaris and just be like, one of them's dead.
Can't wait to hear
And to
it.
think I had a counter plan, but I killed people with milk instead.
Life of a- life
You
of
know
a,
what?
You still
In
have to
honor-
milk 3 more cows.
I was gonna say, in honor of my brother's death, I will now proceed to milk the rest of the cows.
Oh my god, no, please.
As you truly wanted.
So you try to milk this one next, I assume?
The Thunder cow.
Yeah.
Question: what are you doing about the rest of the puddle of your brother?
Thunder.
Just leaving it. I'll
Just
throw
gonna
some
leave it
hay
there.
on it to soak it up.
The hay vanishes upon contact.
Wow.
I'll just
Invisibility
ignore it
belt.
until it goes away.
Just like your brother.
okay. I had 20 more back on the farm. Surely I'll bump into one of them. Smile.
The best part of this is it's all in how you explained you were doing things that led to the things that are happening, quite honestly. If you had just done things slightly differently, things would happen in different ways. But regardless, you can't milk this cow.
It ain't got no
ethereal?
nipples.
It's ethereal, so anytime you try to touch it, your hand just passes through it.
Looks like I gotta get a high level mage for that one.
Oh, use Mage Hand on it.
I would recommend not
No.
milking that cow.
So you're trying to milk the dragon cow?
Yeah.
Animal handling check?
Do I get advantage in honor of my brother?
No.
No.
If anything, I should give you disadvantage.
You let your brother die!
I didn't let that happen. You know, he's
You-
a free soul.
You know, we
Could have
died
knocked that
together.
bucket out of his hand.
Seriously, like, Drew is gonna come back and be like, oh, you guys must have gotten into a really bad
He
fight.
comes back and it's just a whole new party. He's like, "Who are you guys?"
How'd everybody
Gary
not
sleeps
milk?
too late in the tavern, so a whole new party pops him, asks if he wants to join because no one has any recollection of his character. We just happen upon him again.
I don't know. Something tells me the other two characters in this group are smarter than.
There's a reason why we're outside. Not trying to drink.
Tora,
Dragon-
There's no nuke cow, though. With me saying that, that's probably a future cow we'll come across.
no, just
Just drink
disintegrating
this,
cows.
die, we can move on with this.
So you attempt to milk this cow, and fire comes out,
Oh my god!
like a little,
butter?
like a butane torch. Like
Oh, that is awesome.
That
we
is
got
Not like-
a
awesome.
huge battle.
Yeah, no, that one has to come with you.
Hey, that
like
that
like an
cow.
acetylene torch. You guys ever seen like an acetylene torch? How it's like
Mhm.
that steady flame. It looks like
Oh
that,
yeah.
I
and it's
put-
blue.
I put. Ooh.
Hey, I bet that
put
cow
some
could-
hay in a bucket, and then I hang the bucket over the cow's head so it can eat.
It eats.
Cool. I milk this one.
Hey, I bet that dragon cow can be used as a volatile explosive. Just need some
I mean,
sort of
any
long-range
cow can be used as
projectile.
explosive if you know what you're doing.
This is true.
High or low, Toasty?
Hi.
All right. You milk this cow, and actual gold comes out.
Huh.
It looks like
Liquid
melted
gold?
gold. Yeah,
Oh.
Texas
Is
tea.
it hot?
Yeah, drink that.
No, you're missing my euphemism. It looks like oil.
Yeah.
Oh.
Liquid gold,
I could
Texas
s-
tea.
I could still
Mm.
profit off this.
You like that?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Why would they have these two cows next to each other? It just seems like a bad idea.
Nobody's milked them. You're the first one to
Well,
try.
No, I get it. I understand. The dragon's hoarding the gold cow. It's fine.
Ah.
No. We sent in the liquid gold cow in as like a not an effigy, as a tribute, so the enemy camp thinks, oh hey, they're surrendering, and then we ride into battle on the dragon cow and light the field ablaze.
I like it.
All right, these are my two cows of requesting.
Are you
Wanna
gonna
get the
drink the
reward now.
gold?
They're gonna come around and be like, hey, wasn't there another one of you?
It is called Texas tea.
Mm-hmm.
Can I milk the other demon cow?
You can.
I want to see if it's different from the other one. Suppose not.
Looks like milk. Looks milky.
Are you done yet?
I pour this milk into a bottle and I hand it to Sonaris.
Nope.
I walk over here and I'm like, "Here, guys, you seem busy. Wash it down." You know, stay
Doesn't even
focused.
care that his brother is dead. Not a
He
care in
looks
the
at
world.
you and he says, "Is this from one of?" Oh wait, hang on a second. I need you to make a dexterity save. You walked over there and just as you were about to get to the gate, you realize that the liquid puddle of your brother is like
Oh.
filling both of the squares in front of this where the two guys are.
Oh my god.
You almost stepped in it. You almost stepped in your brother.
Step on me.
Stone, what kind of character are you making?
Probably a ranger because I'm gonna be an actual cowboy with a normal class.
I'm gonna pull this cow into the center.
Which one? Oh, that one?
Dragon cow. I'm gonna put it like right where my token is.
Okay.
And take the liquid gold. Splash, 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 splash.
Are you splashing on it?
Splash some liquid gold all around.
Oh, the oil that came out of that one, you're splashing it where?
Everywhere.
Okay. There's oil everywhere.
I drink the
Oh
bucket of
my-
nihilism.
Oh no! Get the dog out!
So now you're drinking the new milk from this one.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a d8.
Nihilism, nihilism, shit.
Uh,
I'm
What'd you
concerned.
7. Your vision goes all out of focus.
I fumble around on the cow that's in front of me and reach for the udders.
Drunkenly milking this thing.
This one?
Alright, no, the dragon cow, because I splashed oil everywhere, so there's oil
Oh
under
god.
it.
So he's gonna burn the barn down.
Alright, baby, take his hoe. Ka-chow! And I just whip the udders down.
That just happened.
Are you trying to kill yourself so you and your brother
Yes.
can make new characters?
We need Barlow
Fucking
and
know
Doc.
that was happening.
My own hubris has caused an actual catastrophe. Alright. Dexterity saving throw or dexterity check at disadvantage.
You guys realize you're killing the dog, right? Like,
I don't give a shit.
My new
Oh.
character won't care about Stefano.
You failed to light the oil.
I try again.
oh my god.
Do you guys look inside at all?
No, they've stayed outside.
I'm asking if they're doing anything else.
I'm
I-
just standing outside waiting for the other one to die. At this point.
I'll poke my head in.
You ain't gonna
There we
have
go.
eyebrows by the time he's done what he's trying to
Well-
do, because
You know, like those,
Going right here.
you know, like those red lit like horror art shows in New York.
Yes. You're about to make one. I got you. You ever seen what a person looks like when they're maced? Like their eyes, you know what I mean? Like their eyes
Yes.
are all red and
yeah,
that's what you see. His eyes are like it looks like he's been maced.
God.
And there's oil everywhere and he's desperately tugging on cow udders.
Sonaris is gonna back the fuck
Jesus
out
fucking Christ.
and tell Tora we should probably go really quick. Like now.
These land dwellers are weird.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Give me a
Okay.
dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Who? Oh. Okay.
No, Arlo. Oh, hey. So I assume you're kind of kneeling down to get to these
Yeah.
udders underneath this cow, and you can't really see very well, and you're desperately trying to see these udders, and you feel the ground beneath your left. Do you have feet or hooves?
Feet.
What kind of minotaur? You're a footy minotaur?
Yeah.
That's an actual thing for those who don't know. There are two types of minotaur.
Huh.
Ones that have hooves and one that have human.
Very interesting.
you feel like the ground like just give way underneath your left foot. You go to catch yourself as you fall in that direction, and you put your hand out, and your hand hits something cold and wet.
Mm.
Like you feel cold and wet, and you just keep going. Like you keep falling, and you like gravity feels all weird and wonky.
Someone just open a
And
rift.
well, imagine like if you were like if you leaned to your side and fell, you know, like you feel yourself falling, right? But then imagine like you just kept spinning in that direction and you come back around in the same motion type of thing.
Okay.
So it's like you fell twice. Like you fell through to your left, and then you felt like gravity change and you like fell again. But you rolled pretty well, so you kind of just land on like your hands and knees. It smells weird. Smells like burning. Maybe a
I
little
hear
bit of
burning.
sulfur.
Did
Oh,
you go to
he's in hell.
You hear burning. Roy, you see your brother fly through a puddle of quicksilver
Oh,
on the plane of existence you appear to be on at the current moment, which looks like a layer of hell.
oh, hey,
There's
Arlo.
fire and lava.
Oh hey!
That's about it everywhere.
I can't see, so I'll just say very.
And it looks like he's
Oh.
been maced.
Oh hey!
Oh boy.
His eyes
Got
are
it.
all red and
Got
watery.
anything to make me vomit?
I have some whiskey in my flask. Hold on.
I try to make myself vomit because I know vomiting last time worked to get whatever ailment I had gone.
Congratulations, you drank a literal portal milk. And then your brother fell through it as well.
Let's get some demon chickens.
Had you just dipped your hand in, you would have realized it was portal. But no, you decided to pour it directly into your body.
Good God.
So you weren't really dead, but I was just
First.
waiting to see what else happened. And then your brother wanted to kill himself, and I'm like, I have to fix this. Because it's like Romeo and Juliet. Not really dead, and then you kill yourself, and then he comes back and realizes you're dead, so then he tries to kill himself.
That
I
probably
got-
would have happened.
I know, that's why I was like, I gotta find a way to fix it. So yeah. Yeah, you guys are in hell right now, apparently.
Great.
Man, it is warm in here. I still try to make myself vomit.
That's why I'm just in my champ.
Oh.
Toasting your buns on the fire.
I want to go pet the fire-breathing dog again.
Can I vomit?
A sleight of hand check.
Vomit.
You slightly stick your hand in your mouth and you throw up.
Do I get my eyesight back?
High or low?
Hi.
No, you do not.
Fuck. Well, I'm blind now, so this is awkward.
I'm sure it'll wash out eventually.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Do you have milk of unblindedness?
I think you had all the.
I have a bottle of you, and I pull up the bottle.
Excuse me.
I thought you died, so I made a bottle out of
Stand
it.
in that puddle and then drink that bottle.
Oh.
Wait, what happens if we drink it again?
You
Oh,
can
wanna
find out
find
if you
out?
really want to.
I shatter the bottle on the ground so the liquid goes everywhere. Man, this has been derailed quite hard.
Now Homer's gonna have to go look up some hell maps.
Oh, I mean, are you guys just staying there?
Can we
There is a
leave?
puddle of silver on the ground you could potentially try
can't-
using it
I-
again?
I don't know this. I can't see anything, so
True,
Shove
but
his
your
foot
brother
in the
knows it's
puddle.
there.
can we go back? I've got a bottle of Roy Portal for when we feel lonely.
Roy juice.
Funny that your brother ingesting portal juice made a portal to hell.
I mean, you know what? It's the best place for it.
While we're dicking around going back through the portal, I explain our battle plan of sending the yellow cow first and then the red cow.
Alright, so while they're in hell,
Yes.
what are the rest of you doing?
I'm,
we have
I'm
unlimited
petting
oil.
fire.
She's
breathing
petting
doggo.
Fire Dog, and Tora's contemplating his life choices.
Oh, where did I put the fire dog? He's
Well,
out here.
Yes.
for Sonaris, if they're dead, she's leaving. She can hoe herself out, start a new life.
I mean, it looks like we're dead.
I
don't know if
mean,
anyone's
technically you don't know that because that happened when nobody was in there.
Yeah.
It looked like you
Well-
were about to kill yourself, though.
True.
Wink.
Well, Sonaris kind of put two and two together that he was gonna like burn the place down.
Yeah. Well,
So
fate intervened, aka me.
right.
I'm gonna splash water in my eyes while we're waiting.
The boiling water of hell.
I was just gonna say hell water.
No, I have water. I have a water skin.
Do you know?
I do.
So what are you attempting to do?
Wash my eyes out.
It gives you like a momentary reprieve, but it's almost like something inside your body is causing your eyes to react.
I try to give me that whiskey. I'm gonna try to vomit again.
Don't waste all my good whiskey.
I won't if it makes me vomit fast.
Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Blech. Oh jeez. That should be good, right? Technically.
You'd think so, but it's not.
You just dry heave.
You're attempting to bolster yourself to force things out of you, and it's just not.
Can I punch him in the gut?
Yes.
All right, brother, hold still.
Okay. It would be an advantage because, like, I'm blind. First of all, I'm also willing.
Good point.
And able. What's your AC?
2 broken ribs.
16.
Damn it.
you just punch him in his ripped abs and nothing happens.
Close enough
You
to do some
actually
of the
hurt your
goddamn
own
sit-ups.
you actually hurt your own hand punching me.
You punch him right in his flank steak.
Oh, let me shoot you with a blank.
No. I think we can meet Alron in here.
Right. Is Mimi in hell? Does Mimi live in hell? Is that what she's saying?
That is her home. She is a demon. She demands that they are removed.
Boy, she has really changed from
It's okay. They're on a plane of devils, not demons. It's fine. They're in like your neighbor's house.
Oh, it's probably not that much better.
Tora's gonna go find a place to rest and wait until nightfall.
I'm gonna politely ask that Roy lead me back to the storyline so we can continue.
a bad move, but
A plot hole opens and you both fall in.
Exactly. We need to get back
oh
on
hey, what's
track.
this hole to go to? Push.
We should really like milk that arcade and cow a lot, and then just throw portal bottles at people we don't like.
I
It's
do like
actually
that
not a
idea.
bad idea.
I like that idea. a
Final
lot.
boss, portal bottle.
Make that
Hey,
weird
you
noise
know,
that Neo
one
made
trip
when he
to
left the
hell.
Matrix too.
Exactly.
Yes.
Hmm.
Or they all turn into Metal Mario.
That
I'm
would
okay
be
with
bad.
either, because then we could sell them.
Or they can murder you because they're metal.
Try. I'm sure
They
one of
s-
us will eventually learn heat metal.
I don't think they need to try very hard. The rate you guys are going.
Well, it's like you kill one, the other wants to die, so there you go. You got two out the way. No, but seriously, Roy, lead me back to the storyline. It's hot in here.
Start pouring the liquid down his throat.
No, we can just walk through the portal.
See you on the other side. I mean, if we can just go through the portal, then by all means.
Do you jump in, Roy? Sounds like a thing you'd do.
No, I'm gonna ride him in.
What?
What the fuck?
I'm
did
sorry,
you just
phrasing.
say?
I'm gonna ride on his back, and he's gonna walk in.
Let's go, brother.
Alright, I don't know where I'm going, but I'll walk forward into what I assume is a portal.
Soon.
You attempt to take a step forward and fall flat on your face, sort of, but through a portal, and then you pop back out here and run into a cow.
Hello, cow.
It would be hilarious if we ran into the dragon cow and it just ignited the thing.
Exploded.
We do all
We're
that work
safe.
for it.
Oh no! Fire.
You guys just really want to die in this campaign.
No.
Is it that bad?
That nihilistic milk really got to me.
Alrighty, let's go, Stefano.
I try to
Bork,
vomit again
bork.
after that whole experience.
Okay. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Please.
You successfully vomit. You feel horrible. But your eyes start to clear up.
Ah, thank Jesus. Wait, we have to bottle up all the mercury milk.
We'll come back for it.
No,
They're
now.
They're not going anywhere.
Have the farmers still not noticed anything that's been going on in there?
They chose to ignore us is the better question.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. Nobody's checked on them since all that happened.
There's an oil slick on the floor. Is the puddle still there?
I was
or
just
no?
gonna say there's a portal
Like-
puddle right there where they're gonna walk out of that stall.
Like, if they slip in, they slip in, alright?
Before I leave,
Nobody's gone to look, so you'll never know what happened.
Before I leave, I push this cow back into its stall,
You're a good cow, Dad.
and then I throw hay on all the oil to hopefully dry it up.
So the other cows can eat oil-infused hay. Great.
Good for the immune system.
I'm sure it's some sort of
I'm
herbal
pretty
Clearly.
sure that all these cows, if they ate oil-infused hay, it would not phase them in any way, shape, or form. They've got that celestial
except the
immune
one
system.
animal that's not mutated in there.
Well,
the
I mean,
horse is
also, I
fine.
don't know what's going to happen if the fire dragon one eats it. I don't know if his stomach is full of fire as well.
I suppose it was one way to find out.
There's just going to be an explosion later on.
Yeah.
I think the ethereal. I think all the cows will be fine. Like the building might burn down, but they'll be born again.
This is fine.
I'll
Everything's
kill you.
fine.
Before I kill those cows.
See, they've got plot armor.
They do.
All right, let's wait till nightfall.
Okay, wait until
now that
nightfall.
we wasted an hour.
Night falls. I mean, that was comedy gold as far as I'm concerned.
What was that laugh?
And that was our only chance to go find some demon chickens and bring them back the easy way.
I mean, we
Miss
can
all
still
chickens?
go back.
We'll come back later. Once we get paid.
Can you not lick my pillow? Are
Sorry.
you licking my pillow?
Yeah, my bad.
Lem, 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 lem.
Look over and my dog's just like slowly too. It's kind of creepy. Stop it!
Father,
We can eat it
I
out.
crave the mineral.
It's just weird. All right, so you guys wait until the fall of night.
Yes.
Where do you post up until nightfall?
right here.
Tora's
Right in the road,
sitting in the house.
staring out the window pensively.
Probably sleeping during the day and then waking up when it starts to get dark.
Hello, puppy. Yes, you're in my face. All right.
Gotta rest up.
Is the aquatic crew just chilling out in the field in the grass there?
Yep. Keeping an eye on everything. Staying awake, not going to sleep.
Oh, great.
All right.
Not
So
that you
levels
know
of
I-
exhaustion for the fish people.
What'd you say? Oh,
So
them?
not that you guys know anyway because I sleep with my eyes open.
This is true. This is true.
Very creepy.
You're welcome.
I love it.
What can I say except you're welcome?
I will need perception rolls from anybody who is outside.
Hmm.
Per Kevin. Oh no.
Okay, some per Kevin. God damn it!
Looks like that milk is still getting to you guys.
Hold on, Stefano will carry us through. It's fine.
The milk's gone bad, Charlie Murphy.
Oh my god, Stefano has a rolled above a 50.
Tora,
I got the dumb
Yes,
dog.
sir.
please give me a perception roll with advantage.
How do I do that?
Twice.
I just click it twice.
Or
Yeah,
click
that's-
advantage in the top right.
It's the poor man's way. Poor man's advantage. You don't know what's wrong with Stefano, but he seems like anxious, pensive, apprehensive. I don't know, some descriptive word.
Me? I notice this?
No,
Oh.
Roy notices that Stefano is like worked up over something.
Ooh, that's fine.
Neither
Look at that.
Stefano nor Roy know what
Something spooked the cows.
something spooked the wolf.
That's scary.
The word.
The word.
You are inside, and as night falls, you realize you haven't seen the family in a while.
Oh, God.
Told you. Nobody fucking believes me. Swear to God.
And you hear like movement in the house. So you assume it's them because that's the last place you saw them. But you did kind of nod off
Hmm.
during the day up
Mhm.
until the night fell. So you kind of like are like awoken. I assume you're like rocking back in your chair or something at the table, and
Shoes
you just
kicked up on the table, yeah.
you hear like the shuffling of like floorboards in the house, and kind of brings you out of your sleep.
Homer, I hope you like cat emotes.
I love cat emote.
Good.
I love
You
dog
you
emotes
got
better
some.
though. Oh, did
Well,
I get
whatever.
gifted a sub?
Yeah.
You have good emotes. I've seen them.
They'll be better once I get like
Better
actual
ones?
big ones. Yeah, I have somebody making me a whole bunch of stuff. They're making
Oh,
a cartoon
cool.
version of my black cat, this face off. So yeah.
Is it am I able to tell which direction the floorboard shuffling is coming from? If it's coming from the room to my right or the one directly in front of me?
Both up. You think that maybe even upstairs, if there's an upstairs? You haven't really seen any other part of the house.
Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, well, where did you say the entrances are? There's an entrance to one here, and what the other one was over here?
There is the front door here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean to these rooms.
There's a door here.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
There's a door here.
Okay.
There's a door here.
Okay, well, he's gonna move to the side of
And a door out here.
he's gonna move to the side of this doorway and just kind of, if it's unlocked, push the door open and just kind of stick his head in to see if anybody's in there.
This should be fun. Uno momento.
JT, you're fucked. You might
Poss-
die. like,
possibly.
midway.
What's that?
I saw like the edge of a token as you were moving it around.
I spawned tokens. I removed some tokens to add new ones. You creak the door open. I assume you're doing it stealthily.
Yes, do you need me to roll anything? Or?
Yes, the stealth.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum. Thank you, Splatter Lemur, by the way.
Splat goes the lemur.
Pretty much.
I mean, it was almost you and your brother.
Can only hope.
I'm hungry. Does anyone want pizza?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoever says no is banned from both your chats.
I can't order
You
pizza
peek
because
your
I'm
head.
mad. Oh, sorry.
What's more important here?
Him getting sleep, otherwise we'll be grumpy. Oh no.
No,
What the
it's a
fuck?
room
is
full of
that?
werecows.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
was
Are
right.
you serious?
Cows.
You open the door and there's a bunch of weird. They look like your party member, but like they don't have hands. Their hands are hooves, but they're standing upright. They have weird, creepy humanoid bodies. They're werecows.
Can we convince them to come work on our ranch?
Good luck with that.
Oh. Am I?
Hang on one second. I have to do
Alright.
something.
hmm
Because you did a stealth roll, so I have to find out if they see you.
Hmm.
Moo.
Let's see. Roll this.
There's only 4 of them?
Let you see.
I see, right. Are they varying heights, or are they all the same basically? Like, are there little calf cows or are they...
Yes,
Oh dear.
they are
God.
varying sizes.
Not that I want to fuck us over, but is this the entire family that's in here? Because I think
I only see 4. There should be 5 if it's the entire
Yeah.
family.
Where's that dog?
and the dog. Oh my
Sure.
god.
It's funny you should say that because it's right here.
I knew it.
Is it really?
Yes, there's a weird. I don't know. There's just a weird cow out there.
Oh no.
Where? Oh, right next to...
Oh no.
Cow.
Jesus, even
Excuse
the
me?
dog?
There's
Is it-
there's a weird humanoid cow next to the weird sea cow.
Kaiju fight.
Where? Oh.
Next to me.
But yes, this cow looks more. You know the movie Alien,
Mm-hmm.
where like they kind of take on the form of the thing that they were originally.
Yeah.
Yeah, this cow looks kind of dog.
Oh.
Oh no!
Is it mooing fire?
Yes, it is.
What have I done?
Good job.
Congratulations, you have to fight it now.
So, do they see me?
It's a good question.
Do you?
They do.
Oh.
They do not seem to notice your presence.
Oh, thank God. All right.
They're kind of like just shuffling around awkwardly in there.
Are
Okay.
they like stagnant zombies with the way they walk?
I guess you could kind of describe it like that.
All right. Well, Tora's gonna do his best to.
Maybe a little more intelligence behind what they're
Got it.
doing, but
he's gonna do his best to back away and make his way out the front door, and start like not making noise, but like waving his hand in the air to try and get everyone else's attention that's within range to see him.
The madman's
Okay.
running out of the house.
I'm gonna need you to make another stealth roll to get out the front door.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Madman ran out the house. Kill him.
Uh-oh.
That's lower.
That is definitely lower. I'm gonna have to ask you to move your token back over here.
Oops.
That's funny you say that. It's exactly the noise the door makes when you go to open it.
Son of a bitch.
And you just hear violent mooing from the other as one of these cow people bursts through the doorway,
Oh, son of a bitch.
nearly knocking the door off its hinges. Yeah, it kind of makes that noise too.
Good job, Trish.
I don't know why. I'm getting like big Resident Evil vibes.
Yeah, you know me. You know the shit I pull. So, and you,
Not far off.
I think most of you know that I like zombies. So,
Yes.
Mhm.
I am well versed with your love for zombie and zombie culture.
if you like comedy and zombies, I recommend the movie Life After Beth. Good one.
I think I've seen that.
Anywho, this big old cow thing attacks you.
Wonderful. I have to roll
Burst
initiative.
through. You will after I attack you. Going to pummel you with its hoovy hands. I assume a 22 hits.
What? Yeah, well, what you need my AC is?
Yeah.
Yeah, my AC is 12.
Wow. What?
So,
Armor?
did
Oh,
you
he's a
just
warlock.
die?
He is in mage armor.
Yeah.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage. Enjoy that.
8? Well, okay. Damn it.
8.
How do I adjust? I forget how to do this.
The one that says current hit point, you make it
Oh, right, on the
8
character
less than it was
sheet.
before.
On the character
Yeah.
sheet, gotcha.
Correct.
Current.
Oh, you got plenty of HP. I'm going to hit you again.
What?
I'm
It has
gonna
mul-
hit you now.
It has multi-attack. It tries to hit you with its horns, and since your AC is only 12, it actually hits you for another 12 damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Is he gonna become a werecow?
Yes.
Uh,
A squid cow.
Yeah, werecow.
you don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
I know that phrase.
God damn it. Well, I took more damage, is that correct? I took 12
Yeah, you
more
took
damage.
a total of 20 damage between the two attacks.
Oh my god. I am
know, right?
bloodied.
I'm scared.
What the fuck
The
do you have
dog
to
is
be?
panting.
Well, you do have one right
What do
next
you
to
mean?
it.
I have one on me. It go and kill.
There's 4 more of these, or 3 more, 5 more. I don't know. I can't count.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
Die.
No.
Mimi says she has an extra room in hell for you.
I need everybody to
Boy.
roll initiative.
I have a portal to get us.
Everybody jump in this pool of milk.
Do you think if we threw the portal on top of the house, if it would swallow the whole house?
Well, it didn't swallow that barn, so
Yeah, but we did it on the
Why?
inside.
phrasing.
All right, we gotta stop tying with everything, Stone. This is
Okay,
annoying.
now.
What the heck? It said I rolled, but it said you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker,
Yeah,
but no valid.
You didn't
token.
select your token when you did it.
Oh, my bad. All right, let me try
Cool.
that again.
I rolled 3 for the
So I have
cows.
to redo it too.
Oh,
Yeah, select your
my
tokens and roll again.
fucking Fuck.
All
Well,
of
you
us-
get your original roll.
Oh, it was an 8.
Oh, so much better.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I mean, you
8.
go before the cows.
yeah, exactly.
And what did you
Oh,
do?
sorry. That was for me, Jetsam, and then.
Well, they can just all go on one turn.
Oh, are you sure? Okay, that's.
I mean, it's up to you. You can have Jetsam go on a separate turn, but Sebastian technically goes in.
Okay, alright, yeah, that's fine. I will take
I
the
mean,
crowd.
essentially, the way the initiative works, anyways, they're gonna go in your turn because your turns are all next to each other.
Except for the
Right.
last one there. My initial roll was an 8.
Where cows have an 8.
Oh.
And you have a 3. Get wrecked.
Apparently, I selected the wrong one. What? Stop unselecting things, please. Thank you.
He did.
What? No,
Yeah.
I did not.
Yeah, it says that the cows have an 8 and he has a
It
3.
does. Yeah, there we go. It still says the cow. No, you.
Why does it keep doing that? It keeps resetting after I hit enter. Stay there. Stay. Stay. Okay. It was like, I think it wasn't keeping up with my clicking. Like, I would click on Tora, make the change, but then they'd swap positions on the list. That was fun. All right. Jetsam.
So, Jetsam is extremely startled by this weird looking cow fucking fire breathing thing and is literally going to just headbutt it because he's super terrified. There you go.
Okay.
Big headbutt.
Is it aggressive towards her?
Scared of it.
It
Looks
probably
fucking
will
weird.
be now. She just that thing. However,
I
a
mean-
10 is a miss.
Oh. Oh, no.
So yeah.
He
The two
headbutted
fish
the
people
ground.
get infected would be hilarious.
Listen,
Yes.
I didn't eat the food.
Headbutt to the ground. Bam. I assume that's his turn. You see a cow dog thing,
Breathing fire.
and Jetsam tried to headbutt it for some reason. So what do? You also try to headbutt it?
Probably not ideal. I want to move. I'm gonna go behind the big dude. I'm gonna go
Look at
behind
this
him.
dude.
So are you disengaging as an action?
Yes. Oh, I have to roll for that, don't I?
No.
No.
You just have to declare it. Otherwise, the
And
cow will
disengage.
probably slap you.
Oh no! Don't post these. This is all right. Hold on.
What does she say, Edward?
I.
Just down a lot.
Dad. The dog says, "Bork."
Edward.
Bork. I don't feel so good, Mr. Sonaris. I mean, Miss Sonaris.
Edward.
Oh, it's so terrible.
But yes,
All right.
I am disengaging.
So you're disengaging? Alright.
Yes.
Arlo, you see a dog cow attacking Associate.
I moo at this. I moo at the moon.
Do you want to heed the call? Where cow?
I want to see if I can beckon it as my companion in classic bovine tradition.
You can certainly try. Explain to me how.
I'm gonna call out a moo of solidarity to all my bovine brethren.
I apologize in advance if I kill.
So, no, hold on. So you're
Just
screaming
kidding,
at
I
those were
don't.
Cows. You're alerting them of your position.
By
I don't
mooing.
think exactly stealth or
He like
that we're
moved
not
into
here.
the.
Into the night.
If I'm completely honest, I think our cover is blown.
What? Says who?
Give me a persuasion check
Oh.
if that's really what you're trying to do.
Sure.
You moo at this were-cow dog thing, and it morks back.
Morks?
That is the perfect way to describe that.
I move over here.
Mark.
Was that my action?
I mean, it certainly sounded like it, but tell me.
I don't know if that counted as an action. I should ask. Then.
High or low?
High. Shit.
Foolish move.
You hear a barn full of cows behind you.
Sing the symphony of the night.
A cacophony of mooing.
You know what? I'll accept it. That's my turn.
Sure.
What do you shoot, Roy?
Oh, we're not shooting. Using Stefano to dash.
Yeah.
Right here. Now I'm shooting.
My cow.
I'm sorry. There's more in the house.
No, go kill
You
them.
don't know
It's
that.
They're people.
Let's.
How dare you shoot the double animal?
So here's shot. Second shot. Oh, that's definitely a miss.
Second one hits.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, they both hit.
You can
Oh.
shoot twice?
Yeah.
He has
that's-
2
Homer,
guns.
Homer said I can dual wield.
He doesn't
I
get
also
this
get
full
Shadow
bonus
Strike.
on the. Oh, technically that first one would miss
Okay. So
Sorry.
12 and 14.
because you don't get your bonus. You know, when you don't have the dual wielding feats. I treat it like you would with like the melee stuff. If you don't have some sort of feature or ability to naturally dual wield, you don't get like the dex bonus to
Well, I have the fighting style.
what's the fighting style.
The 2-weapon fighting style.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. If you have that, then yeah, then they are both hit.
Okay, sweet. So, do I get Shadow Strike on both, technically?
What Shadow Strike again?
It's basically my sneak attack, but it has to be in darkness.
It is dark out, yes. It's not total darkness, but I'll give it to you.
All that damage.
Wow. Or Mr. Cowman, what is that? 11.
37.
Thank you. He morks in pain.
I am a dangerous renegade.
Is that all you got?
Yes.
Tora. Probably time to run.
I was just gonna say, can I just call disengage and get the fuck out of that house?
It's a recommended idea.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can definitely do that.
How far can I run?
Your full movement, because you have to use your action to disengage unless you've got any other additional feats or whatnot that would help you out.
I do have a sort of mage armor that doesn't take up a spell or something like that. I'd have to look at it, but if
So no.
yeah. So how do I wait? What is my full distance? I don't know. Oops, wrong thing. It's speed, right? This whatever that is, right? That's how many feet.
30 feet, yep.
Okay.
That's how many $5 footlongs you can move.
Yeah, I know. How do I get the arrow thing to pop up again? Because I couldn't do it earlier.
Right-click.
Yeah, I'm doing that, and it's just clicking and dragging the map.
Oh, no. Left click on your icon, drag it to where you want to go, and as you right click, it will create the arrow.
Oh.
And the more you right click, the more points along the path.
Gotcha. Brr. Okay,
Cow dog.
cow dog.
Cow dog.
Of course, he is flailing, trying to get people's attention.
You can only go to here.
Oh,
Think,
Okay.
right? You were inside.
it said 30 when I let go.
That's 35.
Oh, okay.
That's 30.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Just trying to get people's attention that might see me running out bloody. Unless the
Sorry, I was-
stampede that's going to be following me isn't enough of a notifier.
Okay, that's the one I put there for tracking. So ignore the random pinging. I'm the out. Alright, where can he go? What's his movement? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, come on.
They can move 40 feet.
Goodbye, Zoidberg. Goodbye.
And kapow! 19 hits. How much health do you have left?
10.
Oh. You guys see Tora run out of this building and a cow creature that looks less dog-like come mooing out after him and just brrr, and just clobbers the shit out of him with its hooves.
Well,
Am
And
I
he
dead
falls
now?
to the ground. Well, you're at 0. You're not dead.
no, you hate to see it.
And it looks around and decides to move its last 10 feet going this way.
Dog is getting murdered.
Let's see.
My Moo of solidarity is working. My Moo people are joining me in battle.
Yeah, they are.
To battle!
And the rest of these things come rushing out.
I have to get up for a second, but I'll still be able to hear everything. So that's
It's fine, you're dead anyway.
Yeah.
Jetsam. 'Tis
Oh.
your turn.
So upon seeing the dog and Roy come flying over at like Mach 40 and shoot this dog, he's going to try to punch it right in the face.
Throw a punch. It's good.
Yeah,
That's a hit.
right in the face.
So click on the word attack to roll your damage.
Yeah.
8 damage heard. And anything else, or is that all he's?
No, I think the punch is good enough. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about me.
Now it's your turn.
I imagine my attention probably would have been drawn to Tora, coming out screaming. I don't know if I can see him right from where I am.
See who?
Tora or JC.
Yes. Yeah.
But I also see the horde of wolves, right? Or moo cows, cow
Yes.
wolves,
Moo cow.
moo cows.
Favorite breed of cow.
They're more like Hugh cows, like human cows.
Oh, the
Human
humanity.
Oh, the Hugh cowity. Yeah. You see a herd of cow people stampede out of the house.
I'll let out a big old screech and probably move away.
Like that.
No, not this way. Ooh, over here. It's I'm just like, wait a minute, Tora, and then like, oh, just kidding, never mind. Maybe I should just run. I just want to be as far away from these people as possible. Well, not people.
To
he's
be
not
fair,
people.
you can heal him from a distance.
Can I? I don't think I can heal him from that far.
For 60 feet away and have healing word. Yes, you can.
She does not. I thought she had healing.
Yes.
Med, you're too many subways away.
Too many subways. Too many $5 foot.
Too many.
Are you gonna do anything to maybe attack this
Um,
guy?
Yeah. I was thinking about
I
it.
think you have a I think
Yeah.
you have a crossbow, right?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I was like, oh, I can't find it. I could do that. Wait, hold on. Did I do that right? I don't think I did that
Oh
right.
God, what's happening? Why is everything happening?
But
Sorry. For some reason, chat in Roll20 keeps popping out of the window, and it's really confusing me.
that's
But
true.
yes, that is a hit.
Yeah.
Click on the word light crossbow. It will deal damage.
Yeah.
Are you shooting this same one up here?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I feel bad.
Doing work.
I feel bad, but
Hortora just, dying over there.
Yeah,
Arlo.
fine.
I mean, the hard part's already over.
I would like to.
Are you gonna
how
move,
tall is
Cal?
this grass? Kind of. How tall is this grass in the pasture?
It is inches of height.
God.
Could perhaps hide your big toe in your leg, which is what I assume you were trying to.
Yes, I was trying to. Maybe if I just stand so incredibly still, I can master the art of being invisible.
Sure, you can try.
I will herp, perp, and skirp up here, and hide as a bonus action, and then peer my head around the corner. Shoot, hopefully giving me advantage.
I mean, they kind of just watched you walk back there. I would say no.
The distance. Far can I really shoot this?
60-foot long.
Why did I not put the range? Thought it was like a. Then no, I will not move back out, and I will stay right here, holding a crossbow bolt when I see someone.
Okay.
Hopefully, staying hidden. I'll go. I'll crouch down, real tactical like.
I mean, you can give me a perception roll if you want to know if they saw you.
That was the meta advantage.
It's fine. You definitely know that they saw you.
It's fine.
One of them actually was running directly at you. Came out of the house. This guy right here
You
came
know
running
what?
right at you.
Might as well take a pot shot, right?
I hope not. I would hate to see what weird cow monstrosities come from that. God, I wish Gary was here.
Right?
Mhm.
Where is Gary? Getting late. All right, are you shooting this person thing?
Yes.
Duly noted. Good luck surviving. Anything else?
That's it.
Roy, you gonna murder this fool?
Well, first, gonna see if my dog can do it.
I doubt it. Good luck. It's a hit.
Oh man, damage.
Damage heard. The strength saving throw. It is wrestled to the ground.
Oh, get wrestled.
If you shoot it, you'll shoot at advantage.
Just the words I wanted to hear. First shot.
It's a hit.
Whoa.
Eleven damage. Third.
Sure, there's the Shadow Strike.
Additional 8 damage is heard.
Is it still kicking?
It is still kicking,
Ow.
but it is bloody as. That'll probably do it.
Bang, bang.
Straight murk that fool.
Hell yeah.
How loud are revolvers?
He morks.
They're
Is,
very loud.
I'm gonna go get some like rings that I can attach to the end of it, the end of the barrels, and make them silenced.
The second shot rings out, and the cow dog just mork,
Oh.
falls over and dies.
No, Mork, not Bork.
I said mork.
You did?
Come face me.
I just said it so high. Mork. It just sounds like a mork.
Then me and Stefano rush towards Tora.
Well, there go our chances of having a fire-breathing dog.
Fire breathing dog cow.
Don't worry, we'll get you another one.
It's alright, you got a fire milking dragon cow.
Yeah, that's even better.
Alright. Tora. Death saving throw, sir.
Okay. Is
Character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Should be a button that says death save failures. You click on the word death save failure. Forgetting that that is a pass.
Yay.
Should have.
I need
Oh,
to get a
these
gun
are
to kill
failed.
people.
What?
That's weird. It doesn't track saves.
Yeah, it does. You have to add it as a separate option.
What do you mean?
It doesn't track it initially from the get-go. You have to go into the settings sheet, change it so that it will track saves.
Do that.
Options.
Oh, here
death
we go.
save failures.
Oh, I was doing it. Sorry.
Mark a save. Oh,
Is it?
mark a save.
Get off my sheet.
Focus it.
I kept clicking it and then he'd click it.
So what happens if I have like 3 successes then? I get up.
How? Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Understood, sir.
See cow person run and run right up in your face, but it dashed to get there.
Toasty, look out! It's in your face.
Your face. This one does not. What is Stefano's AC?
13.
Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, all right. He takes 8 damage from a clobbering of hooves.
My.
And he critically failed on the second attack with his horns. Fumbler, 33% clumsy, fall down. Can't drop his horn.
Well, if he's like an undead cow person, couldn't they just fall off? Or is he not undead cow?
He is not undead.
Weird.
He does, however, fall down and his horns get stuck in the ground.
Oh,
there go.
you done fucked up now.
Let's see. This one can run into range, so he gonna do the same thing. Well, hopefully not critically fail. That maul is a hit, so 11 bludgeoning
Poor guy.
and a 20 hits for 11 slashing.
Oh, poor guy.
And I need him to make a constitute. Oh, he's down.
Yeah.
Alright.
Stefano, no!
Now you're Stefano the Werecow.
My boy. Look how they massacred my boy.
That one just. Oh, you know what? That one rushes. Because why not? Sees the big creature falls down and runs at the next. Get some! Get some! Sora here. I see your mic lighting up.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think you were
Okay, there we
muted.
go. Yeah. I think we know what's gonna happen here. Jetsam is gonna do a big ol' headbutt. Yeah. There you go. It missed right. Yeah.
Sure did, unfortunately. What does Sonaris do? Throw Sebastian at the cow?
No.
Um,
Gonna
What if
take
we
the big ol'
turned-
crossbow?
What if we turned Sebastian into a living version of the weapon from Krull?
oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Do you know what that is,
Wait.
Trisha? I have to ask.
No, I do
She's,
not.
she's
Have
too
you ever
young for
seen
that.
Xena Warrior Prince?
She's too young for both those references.
Unsure.
Xena's not that bad.
I'm small.
Anywho, it's like throwing a frisbee, but dangerous.
Well, okay. That's spooky.
So it's like throwing a boomerang.
Mm.
No, it's like throwing a frisbee.
The Krull weapon was like a boomerang. It came back to him and it had sharp points.
True. Yeah, but Sebastian just has to scuttle back.
So it's a ghetto boomer.
It's a poor man's boomerang. Alright,
Um,
so what is Sonaris do?
gonna take
Yeah,
a big
shoot.
ol' crossbow and shoot that thing right in the. It missed.
Right in the nothing. Arlo, it's your turn.
Alright.
Are you moving at all, Sonaris?
No, man. I think I'm good.
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
I'm
Arlo.
scared.
I am going to
Start.
bonus action disengage and walk over here.
Calmly.
And then I'm gonna throw the bottle of Roy at this guy.
Alright, give me a deck save.
Dex
No.
save?
No. Two things. One, you already smashed the Roy bottle in the infernal place.
Oh yeah.
Two, you're right. It shouldn't have been a deck save. But you can. Do you have other milk to throw?
I don't
Don't say it
remember.
like that.
The only thing I would think is the liquid gold, but that'd be it.
Have you not been like taking stock of your milk? The milkening? Can we
Listen,
change the name of this to the milkening?
I've gotten pretty preoccupied with nihilistic death at one point, so I didn't have time to track all my milk.
Well, you just didn't care about
Exactly.
milk is meaningless, just like life.
I'm gonna try and fuck it. Let's try and gore this guy.
Why does
I'll run-
everybody want to fuck the monster?
Yes, let's fuck the monster. I'm a cow. It makes sense. When you see,
I'm a monster. It's fine.
when you use the
Yeah.
when you use the, I'm gonna, you know what? Sure, I wouldn't have run away if I didn't have the Roy milk. When you use the attack action during your turn to make a melee attack, you can attempt to shove a creature with your horns as a bonus action. Horns. Shit. An 11 ahead.
That's a hit.
Get shoved.
Would I have to do a save?
I don't know. It just says you can attempt to shove a creature with your bonus action. That's it.
Give me a strength check.
Rolling.
You push it.
Cool.
How far is it supposed to be? 10 feet?
Yeah.
Alright, that's right. You go with it though.
I go with it though. Oh.
Yeah.
Did I push it? No, I just pushed it back. I'm gonna stay here. Because if I leave, it gets extra attack because it could just run back to me. So yeah.
Incorrect. You used a bonus action to disengage at the start of that turn. That lasts your whole turn.
Oh.
You could have ran past 50 creatures if you disengage.
Here.
How much movement do you have?
30. Oh no. Fuck. I
You
it's
backed
like-
away from it and then came back in. So.
I think I can move there.
Roy, you see your
Hey.
brother charging across the grass field towards you.
Well, this is a predicament. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Back to back.
I am going to shoot it.
Shooty McShoot.
Shoot.
I think these.
Two. Really?
Those are both hits.
Oh, God, with double 12s. Come on.
Ooh, boy. It's almost max damage right there.
Add a 10 on top of that. It's 36.
Wow.
Man.
Gunkata.
Roll me a. Can you hit do exclamation critical? I think it is.
Critical. Nice.
Seeing as how you did half of its damage in one single attack, well, technically 2 attacks, basically treating it like a crit, and you literally kill it in 2,
Bang, bang.
because it did double. The crit was double damage, so you already did half of its damage. Attack damage.
Damn.
Beautiful. Nothing like a 60 or no. What is it?
You shoot one of its eyes out, and then you shoot the other.
72.
72 damage. Not bad.
Jesus.
I love me some pistols.
I feel like this is illegal for a level 3.
I can't wait to find me some hand cannons.
Oh god.
Well, that's my turn.
That is your
how
turn.
to pick up Stefano soon.
Tora!
Alright, me.
Oh, do you want Stefano to do? He can
Yeah.
do death saves. So give me a death save for him. Also, you.
Okay.
This is just a
Oh.
Oh.
That's bad. That's real bad.
Oh.
I think that gives you
Ooh,
2.
that is bad. That is bad.
It is indeed.
Ooh, looked at it.
2 fails, right?
That's what I just did because you, as you say.
As the youth call it.
Double the fails. Stefano gets 1 save. It's only been 1 turn.
Yeah.
Time for some werecow action. I love how it puts me to the out.
Pink. I let you know that one cow wasn't in on the fight. He was in the shitter.
Yeah. Let's see. High or low Sonaris.
Low. Middle.
Lose.
Hmm.
There are now 2 werecows beating up on Jetsam.
Hmm.
It's okay, guys. I'm fine. This is fine.
Yeah, you can bring him back. It's,
Compared to some of us, yes, you
Well,
are
I can't get to
fine.
you.
what's his AC? You could totally get to him.
How?
Walk
Your
around the
feet.
creatures.
But what if they like? Oh hey, look at this bitch. She tasty.
Well,
and then, like,
that's why you don't walk past them flaunting your ass like that.
I guess.
What's his AC?
Uh,
19. Jesus Christ. All right.
he beat-
Well. Oh, that one hits on the button. And then 2 horns. So he takes a total of 16 damage. You tracking his health?
Yes, sort of. No, it won't give me a thing.
I'd
Yes,
say I'm
sort of.
confused, but I know that the last one is the. Do you need me to track it? Did I hit him yet? I think I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Wait, what? I don't remember him getting hit.
Yeah, I know he did.
Mm-hmm.
His
He's
health.
hit by a lot of things. He's been surrounded by like 3 different cows at 3 different times.
Well,
I literally
because
can't
I'm
find
too
him.
lazy to go back. He's got 11 health. And it's his turn. Wait, no. Thought I forgot. And I did. Cowboy's gonna hit you in the back. What's your AC, Arlo? 6.
16.
No.
Oh.
Well, I rolled an 18, so you take 8 bludgeoning damage from that.
Ow.
And he tries to gore you with his horns.
No.
That's what I said. He misses.
Oh.
And now it is Jet. turn. Punch it.
I was literally
Or no, headbutt it.
Yeah, headbutts. Woo.
That's it.
The
Yay.
one on the top. Yay.
The one on the top.
Yeah.
Punch noted. What do you do?
I'm gonna do the big heals. Yes.
On
What
Tora?
you
I don't
say?
know if you could get there.
No. On a Jetsam.
Oh, okay. We're letting Tora die. It's fine.
Okay.
I've been trying to get to Tora because I thought it was gonna get taken care of, but it,
Are you? What's happening? Are you
I'm trying to
climbing?
figure out how to. I literally have not been able to figure out how to do the little like arrow shit.
you
When
hold
you-
your token with left click, and then you move it over to where you want to go, and then right.
Oh, okay.
And if you right click again, it'll put a waypoint there, and you can drag again, so you can like map out around people,
Okay.
which is important here because you're moving past creatures. So technically, you would want like if you just go straight there, you're gonna get attacked twice, basically.
Right. And that's actually too far. I can't even go that far. I have to be.
So if I were you, I would go like this. And be there.
$30 foot longs, gimme.
Are you trying to? And you said you were healing Jetsam.
No, I'm gonna go to JT and leave Jetsam for dead. I mean, it's gonna take me like 3 turns to get to JT. That's why I was like, from where I was at.
Well, if you dash, you could get
Yeah.
to another 30.
So how would I? Okay.
So you can get there. You don't have to dodge any creatures to do that, so you can just do a straight run.
Okay.
Arlo.
I'm going to bonus action disengage and action dash. Hello. And I'll move here. That's my turn.
run up to your brother and wave to him and say hello. Roy!
Okay. Well, seeing as she left her own pet for dead, I'm going to kill those things and then go tame it. Alright, so I'm going to aim at this one.
Oh boy.
Damn.
20 and a 12. Those aren't it.
Which one you shooting? The top one?
Yeah.
Oh,
23?
God, roll
23
20s.
total.
Damage heard.
Alrighty. Stefano's going to roll. Stefano, please.
Got one pass and one fail. Speaking of pass and fail, Tora. Let's do it with suspense. Can you roll to the GM? Roll
Should
to
be at
the
the top
GM.
of the sheet.
Yeah.
To GM.
I'll just. I
Alright.
clicked it. Now
you-
click it.
Oh, okay.
Dun dun.
Duly noted.
Dun,
They know
dun,
nothing.
dun. I feel like I know something.
Where cows? Bathroom again.
What?
Because I put an extra cow on the sheet, but I put him in the outhouse, and I used his token for the rolls. So every time it gets to the cow's turn, and the whole map moves to the bathroom.
Oh.
Gonna dash, run at you.
That's fine.
These ones are gonna do what they do. Well, I crit on the very first attack, so Jetson is dead or well, failing.
Yee.
Anywho. And yeah. Just, oh god. Accidentally stretched the token. How far is that? Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Cow
Oh,
runs at Roy and
Come at me, you
clobbers
dog.
him. What's your AC, Roy? 18?
16.
Oh, well then I hit you. 10 damage.
Oh, sorry. That was rude. So
You lucked out on the horns, though. Dex save. Dex save failed.
Falcon punch.
Falcon punch! Alright. And this one.
Suck, Cal.
Oh, you can just barely make it.
The dead one?
That's not
What?
the dead one.
Oh.
Actually,
Oh.
yeah. I tried to roll for it. Let's see what he does. Wait. He's probably going to straight murk you. What's your AC?
I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen.
Well, I've already said it. Too late to go back now.
Stop,
Oh,
won't stop.
I rolled an 11 and an 8. So lucked out. He swings at you with his stubby little hoof hands and tries to stab you with his not hoof horns and misses.
You're the luckiest one so far because they've hit everybody else.
Yeah.
Yep. I've also missed every time I miss it seems to be on the horns, so
Except for me.
yeah, except you. Jetsam, make a just roll me a 1d20, Sora. right.
Girl.
He has rolled a single save. Mark that down somewhere.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
Yay. So, can I disengage without getting wrecked?
Yes, you
Is that-
can, but if you do, you won't be able to.
Oh, well.
He can't down you in one hit, so I recommend just letting him take the swing. That's my professional DM advice.
So, wait.
So heal me.
Yeah.
So walk over to Tora, heal him. The cow will try to hit you,
Okay.
but he can't do enough damage to down you. Hit, so, and I rolled an 8, so he didn't even hit you.
Yay.
Yeah.
So roll your cure wounds on Tora.
She done did.
Oh,
Rolled a 9.
and he in fact was not dead yet, but the next roll would have sealed his fate.
Yeah.
But you are now up with 9 HP. On your turn, you will be able to move. Arlo.
Sweet. Do I take my death save tax off, or do I leave them?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Once you are healed, they go away.
Okay, gotcha.
Sora milked that one out of all the time it was worth.
Thank you, Trisha.
I would like to disengage as a bonus act.
Disengage.
Disengage.
Disengage? It's not possible. You should know this.
I would like to be horny.
You are super horny.
Sneak attack.
21.
21.
A 21.
That's me
Oh, wait.
turn.
Good turn. Real good turn. Roy. Cow in front of you.
Alright, I'm going to use Zephyr Strike, the bonus action. Since I already have advantage on this, I'll tell you my plan after. First.
It says once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll. Does not have to be the first one.
Okay, sweet. Exactly what I wanted to know. So this cow in front of me.
Bear in mind, unless you have a feat that says otherwise, you get disadvantage by being in melee.
Which just cancels out.
Yeah.
So if you want to use it on this roll, I will let you, and it will cancel this out.
Yeah, they could still be a 16. Because I wanted to use that extra D8.
You want to do what? No, what now?
Well, Zephyr Strike gives me an extra D8 damage if it hits.
Well, you're going to miss this attack if you don't use.
I shouldn't be able to miss. I mean, I know it gives me a disadvantage, but I have advantage no matter what, so it will, still be a normal attack.
Oh, from being darkness.
Yeah. Well, no, because are we not doing the flanking?
You can't flank with a range.
Oh, yeah, you can't. Well, no, you can, but not from me. Oh, wait, no. You cannot. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I mean, still, then it's it would be a disadvantage. Okay, I guess I have these.
If two people were flanking this and you were shooting from range, I'd give you advantage.
Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out which feat I get leveled
It's
in.
the close shooter's feat that doesn't provoke
Yeah.
disadvantage on close range.
All
That's
right.
what May had, and that's why she was so powerful in the tomb, because there was no range anywhere.
Well, then I'll use the Zephyr Strike on this one, then, so I have advantage. Or
So you take the 16 instead of the
You get the 6.
yeah.
So roll me some damage. Damage, as we usually say.
This damage, and then we have the Zephyr damage.
All right. Well, it had 9 hit points.
Good, get fucked.
It did.
As walking speed increases by 30, so I have 60 feet. I'm gonna move to here
Yeah,
and then
dude.
shoot at this.
Oh, look at him. He's jumping in the line of fire to check you.
Look, man, I'm a cowboy, all right.
What the fuck was
So
that?
loud.
This is the cowboy whistle.
Bang bang.
Yeah. 15 damage.
All out of space.
Hurt. All right. Damage heard. Yeah, you done took a chunk off. Tora.
Okay, so I think it's called Armor of Shadows, but we renamed it to Armor of Shallows, so I can't look it up because I'm not sure if the name's right. But it says that, let me find it again. You can cast Mage Armor on yourself at will without expending a spell slot or material components.
Correct.
Okay, so does that count as my action?
Does. Oh, we didn't put mage armor on your sheet?
No, I'm missing a few things actually, I believe.
It's just
Kind of
13
weird. I
plus
thought we
your
finished it.
No, we added to it last couple weeks, last session, but we didn't finish it.
Mage armor is just 13 plus your dex modifier.
But it requires an action to cast. So even though it's at will, you still have to use your action to cast.
You should just be casting it all the time.
Yeah.
It lasts like 8 hours. In his defense, he was knocked out really quick.
Yeah. Do I just click on that in my... Oh, or do I have to click on it? Do I have to do anything fancy or no?
No. I think did we not set it up?
No.
I thought we did a thing on the other character sheet. I know there's a way to do it, but just note that your AC is 15
Okay.
instead of 12
Okay.
while that's on. Actually, does it have the global AC modifier? It does. Alright, so where does it put it? Alright, so on your character sheet in the center column, all the way at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
you should see a thing that says edit modifier,
Mm-hmm.
global AC modifiers.
Yes.
Okay, so you see how I've set it up now, and it has like a little
It's a
radio
radio
button. Whenever you check it,
Ah,
you should change your AC.
that's fancy. Damn it, Homer. You bastard. Alright.
So there you go. Now it
yeah.
does it for you.
Okay, cool. Alright. Well, I'm just going to... That's it, I think. Well, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna stay within range because I want to attack next turn, so I'm good. As long as I'm armored up.
Duly noted. Time for some cow action. That cow is able to get in range, so swoogity swooty on Mr. Rogue Cowman. I assume your AC is higher than 13.
Sir.
This one's gonna run up to the cowboy.
Not the
Swoogity
cowboy.
swooty. Those are both hits.
Oof.
16 damage and a con save.
Oh.
I also need a con save from Sir Tora, but
For me?
correct.
Why me? I don't know.
Oh wait, never mind. I don't need one for you. You already rolled.
Oof. I am feeling
You
extra
don't-
bloody today.
You don't feel so good, Mr. Roy.
God damn it.
And
If I drink their milk, will it cure me?
Oh.
there's only one way to find out.
Good point.
Jetsam, roll a 1d20, Sora. Alright, that is a death save fail. You have one.
Yay,
Don't forget.
awesome.
At least you didn't roll a one.
You done healed someone. He's back on his feet. You done good. You're doing great, sweetie. Now what you gonna do?
Yeah, even if I dash, I won't make it to Jetsam, right? So.
It's fine. You got time.
Mm,
I would use your action if it were me. I would use your action. Well, honestly, it doesn't really matter. I would heal Roy because you can bring Jetson back,
right.
and your
Here's
character would know that.
And what?
What?
What did you say?
Oh, I said, and her character would know that.
Oh.
Right.
Even if he dies, she can just use her magic
Reconstruct him. Yeah.
to reconstruct him and bring his soul back.
Gonna use this on Roy. If it decides to do the thing, it doesn't care.
Yeah, there was a delay when I did something earlier too.
Yeah,
Well,
roll
I just
20's
pressed-
been.
Oh, just kidding. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Roy, you get 7 HPs.
I'll take it.
And
Arlo! Oh, wait. You
oh,
moving?
No.
You stay right there?
What about that? For the Torah. For extra healths.
Technically, you use that on.
Oh, I can only use it on Jetson.
Yeah,
right?
the repair only works on Jets.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Okay, just kidding.
Thank you, though.
I tried.
Noble effort. I'm actually playing the same class in my Sunday game, and I realized that my own creation couldn't do that. I tried to use it the same way, and I was like, "Oh, I forgot that I made it, so this only works on the console," which is probably good to be overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, Rogue Cow.
Bonus action disengage.
Cowg. That sounds.
Cowga.
Ooh, baby. Triple.
Damn.
Well, a double.
Is my sneak attack double?
Yes.
It does, right? So
Yes.
16.
Good God.
You want to roll it again in case you get higher?
Sure. Ooh,
See?
buddy.
Look at that. So, 15, 18, yeah, 33.
33.
Oops.
I horn things up, then shove them down.
God.
The living forklift smashes into this cow. Anything else?
Count.
I move.
Roy, you've seen your brother do some work.
Well, he's got to do it eventually.
You can let it and shove this cow at you.
Let's see. Bonus action. Okay.
You could have pushed the whole line of people.
I know, I wanted to. I thought about it. I thought
Okay.
it wasn't kosher to push
Shoot at
people.
this one.
To hit.
Right. 15. Still standing.
Yes, sir. To hit.
Shadow Strike should be there eventually.
You get Shadow Strike on every hit?
Uh,
On every
yes.
attack?
So long as it's in darkness.
Okay, that's the one. Well, The Shadow Strike damage was just enough to take it down.
Hell yeah.
The 6 would not have done it. Tora, there's one Mukau left. Do you do?
Alright. I'm gonna line up here so I'm straight dead of sight, and let's see. Let me do the thing. Oh wait, where'd it go? Damn it. Scroll down. I'm gonna witch bolt that son of a bitch. Hopefully. Right. Oh, maybe not.
Nope. you fire and it goes wide.
Oh, well, I'm glad I wasted my one spell of the day on that. That's great.
It'll be fine. It's nighttime. You're about to get a long rest. Nothing bad could happen here, right?
Yeah. I'm done.
But yeah, that's a miss.
Yep, that's a miss.
Let's see. Where cow? Mukau. Mukau's got a choice of targets here. What's it gonna do?
Gonna do when it mows for you. Moo cow. What you
Gonna
gonna
Mukau
moo?
all over Arlo.
No.
Can't stop. Won't stop. It missed though.
I say nay.
No. 1d20 for Jets. Live or shall die.
He
Die
did
it.
good.
Die it is. He still needs to make one more fish. Bleeding out. He's bleeding fish guts all over the place.
Making a mess.
I'll put him out of his misery. Don't worry.
He probably will. He's good at that. Ask Tusk.
Oh.
Well, if I can just res him, it really doesn't matter, so I'll just.
You're saying it doesn't
So
matter
waste
who-
all your bullets.
What?
Cineras picks up 20 foot long subs.
Dude, our party's gonna be so well fed.
I'm gonna change it on every map now.
You
So
should.
I'm gonna do the big shoot on this dude,
Oh, big one.
Big shoot.
but it's a big miss.
That is
Yay.
big.
Somebody get big close so I can get big sneak attack.
Arlo, it's your turn. It's too late for that.
Late for that now.
Whoop!
I bonus action disengage.
Oh man, you guys haven't hit this
Then
one at all yet.
Then I run at him to headbutt him, hopefully shoving.
Oh.
Yeah, alright. Strength check.
Damn.
I'm not even gonna bother rolling. Double distance, and you only go half.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, yeah. Good job.
Yay.
Basically, like super ram him and it, like launches him further. Roy,
Do I anime hit him where it does that like shockwave thing?
it did like that anime thing where like your horns locked into its hooves, and its like feet skid in the ground, but then it failed at the last time. Fly.
Aha!
One
Alright,
punch.
day.
One punch.
All right, I'm gonna go for like the draw from the holsters to double fire. Cowboy movies. Bam and a bam.
Did you walk 10 paces first?
Yeah. I'm 10 paces away.
He is.
Those are hits.
Bang. Bang.
Bang. Bang bang. All right, 35. Right?
Probably.
Am I crazy?
Your
35?
character feels so broken for third level.
That's because I
What's
spent money on a
16
good
plus
weapon.
19?
Suppose that's true.
Yeah, it doesn't give him a whole lot of bonus.
35?
No, but it is nice to be able to, shoot.
20 and 15, yeah. High or low?
Low.
Alright. Roll me a crit. See what you get. You did a buttload of damage.
Yeah.
Alright. You kill him in one fell swoop.
Oh, I love my quick draw.
I'm only doing it when you like attack something that hasn't been yet,
Yeah.
and you do over half of its damage. It's like, you know what? Let's see what happens.
That is way okay with me. I'll take it.
I mean, I would do it for anybody if they would do that damage. just so you don't think I'm playing a favorite here.
How do we play favorites here?
I don't think Homer's played favorite with any of my characters
No,
before.
never.
I should be killing you right now.
I was gonna say it should be the opposite, really, with our history.
But yeah, you vanquish the last Mukau.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
They
Stefano.
really beat the shit out of you guys. Oh, we didn't do Stefano rolls.
Mm-mm.
Yes, it doesn't matter. He's up with one.
Stefano sits up at your presence when you walk over, and he kind of whimpers and licks your hand as you reach down.
That's okay, boy. We'll get through this.
He does that little dog whimper, which I'm not going to do because my dog is like next to me. And dog noises make my dog go crazy.
As most do.
But yeah, Stefano. Stefano's got 1 HP. Let's give him one of those HP. Do you run over and repair Jetsam on your
Yeah.
turn? Well, let's roll a 1d20 just to see.
Boy, I accidentally kill him.
Don't say
Nope.
shit like that because you might.
He stays alive long enough for you to come over and probably with, I assume, Sebastian's repair.
He
7 HP. You wander over and heal him, and he whimpers and licks your hand as you But yeah.
Back over to Arlo. Well, Arlo, we got ourselves a ranch.
Yeah, you guys got your ass kicked, but yeah.
I mean,
You
I'm
may ha-
comfortable. I only took 8 damage.
Everybody else
Yeah.
took.
I
But
took
decent.
one
Well,
that
actually,
was-
I think I missed all the attacks on Sonaris. But if I had hit her even once, I'm sure I'd have killed
She was
her in
going
one hit
down.
with her whopping 11 HP. So I felt
Excuse me,
bad.
sir, I have 12.
What's that?
I have 12.
I'm playing basically the exact same version in my Sunday game as what you're playing. I'm playing the same subclass and everything, but I'm like level 10, so I got to bypass all the difficult levels by starting at level 10. But I only have like 62 HP on my character at level 10.
I'm concerned about these two still. If they're even.
Yeah,
should
they're
be.
fine.
I'm concerned about the part of the house that we haven't been in.
I'm gonna ask Roy to help me look through the house for as many empty milk bottles that we can find.
Well, hold on. I'm going to bring Stefano in to rest.
I'm gonna
Well-
go limp to a dark corner and try not to die anymore.
Be like the Witcher and lay in the back of a cart.
Tora goes into a corner and has
Oh, in a cart? Okay, hold on. There we go.
missed what I said.
Yeah, I did. What'd you say?
Said you go into a corner and have erectile dysfunction.
Oh. He's old.
you
It's
said
not
you-
his fault.
You go limp in the corner.
Oh,
So Sonaris is going to check up on the Barn of Wonders.
Yeah, unfortunately. I don't know why, but
You head inside, and the puddle that was there is gone. It's almost like it evaporated in heavy plot.
What?
Uh,
What?
you don't really hear. You hear like noises coming from the stall, but it's like shuttered, so you can't quite see.
Don't open it, don't open it, don't open it. Run away.
yep, yeah, no, I'm gonna back the fuck out real
We
quick.
got all these. We got all these free cows now.
Give me a perception roll as you're leaving.
Oh no.
Perceive your own death.
Nope.
Yep. You hear the sounds of like what you can only assume is a small animal in there.
Oh,
You don't know what the
cat.
fuck it is because you ain't never seen no before.
Hmm.
You've heard baby animals, and you think maybe that's what it is.
It's the calf.
I mean, you did see that it was giving birth, so you could put two and two together. It's not that hard.
Where are the other farm hands, though?
It's a good question.
Did they
You know where
fall
they're
in
not? In
Oh,
this-
okay.
If you really want to know, the puddle leaked under the door and they fell through it.
Oh, excellent.
Figured.
But nobody went to check, so they're goodbye forever.
They'll be
We'll send them some
fine.
friends.
So this room looks like it's a kitchen.
Perfect. I'm gonna let Stefano eat whatever he desires.
It's kind of like it looks like maybe this the area you're currently physically standing in is like just like the front entry for the front door.
Mhm.
That's like the real quote unquote front door, I guess.
It's like a
It's the main entrance for the family because this is where like the shoes are, coat racks, stuff like. And then on the other side is a kitchen. High or low?
Hi.
There is
Damn.
not. In fact, there's no
Ah.
coats, just empty coat rack.
I take a
Or
farmer's
photo.
hat if I can find one, and I ask for assistance in looking for empty bottles.
You find a straw hat,
Cool, I put it on.
I'll have a
and
look.
they've got like one of those. They've got a bunch, like wire baskets that hold glass milk jugs.
Oh, beautiful. I take as many as I can.
You think that, basically, judging by what you see here, you think that perhaps they supplied milk to maybe neighboring families. 'Cause there's probably 3 dozen jugs,
Cool. I take
a dozen per wire cart. So each
take-
little wire basket has 12 in it.
I take all 3. I make my way over to the barn.
Start
Stefano
milking?
sniffing him out some meat.
All right, we'll deal with the milking later.
Hmm.
Stefano, what's he trying to?
He's
suss out?
searching out for food.
Oh, there's all kinds of food in the kitchen. The cupboards are full.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go dig into the cupboards.
He makes an absolute mess and gets very well fed. He gets a free hit point.
Oh, that makes me.
One whole hit point.
Is
What?
Tora just like resting for an hour, basically?
Yes. Yes.
I forgot to delete that token. All right, so what else y'all do?
I'll help Toasty investigate for milk bottles.
Well, he's going off to the barn. Milk.
I announced that I found 3 dozen and I'm heading to the barn if you want to help.
Oh, oh,
Are you gonna stick around in the house and search, or are you gonna go help him?
I'm gonna go help him.
All right. You notice the old milk is gone, and you hear noises coming from inside where this horse. You hear horse. You're pretty sure that that calf is in there along with maybe the mother.
Snap, we get a baby as well.
I want to check to see if it's a baby horse or if it's some mutated version thereof because of the instances before my eyes,
Is it a Cerberus horse?
like the one above us.
You already have one of those.
Ah, that's a two-headed. I want 3.
These two are horses. These two
I
are
thought, you said
cows.
it was giving birth to a cow, though.
I set down the milk jug, so I don't.
The horse gave birth to a mutant cow.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna go peer through the stables.
You see a. Well, give me a perception roll. You definitely see the mother horse. You hear like additional movement in there. But you don't see a second horse.
Ghost horse?
An
Is it a
invisible
shadow
horse?
horse? Maybe it's a shadow horse.
Maybe.
Alright, well, we can figure it out tomorrow. Come milk this cow.
Alright, fine.
Milk cow. All
Well,
right, so I think I'm gonna let you guys do the cow milking like in mass with some rolls, basically. So how much? What are you trying to gather?
Should we split the teleportate or the portal milk evenly with the rest of them, or are we just milking the teleport?
You can get 36 jugs of milk. So you tell me what you're trying to fill of how many of type of.
Like, I'll be honest with you. I think
And is
36
anybody milking the
done.
horse?
The horse?
Wow.
Well, hey, you know, we do have to feed this baby now, so
Give me a perception roll.
that's
who?
supposed to be an advantage.
All of us? Or the two
Yeah.
of us?
Whoever's in the barn.
Hmm.
Arlo, you realize that those horses have udders.
Oh,
No.
oh, oh no!
Do you want to milk a horse?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll assist.
We'll get one milk or one jug of horse milk.
God.
Now, you guys got so excited you jumped on top of each other. Give me animal handling. You try, but maybe they're, non-functional or something's wrong with them because they're mutants, but they don't seem to be producing anything.
I think they're dry.
Just
That
dust.
makes sense.
They're-
Alright, let's go back to the portal cow.
So 36 bottles of milk, right?
Yes.
So you're
all-
you're only filling portal cow
Yes.
Yes.
milk in them? All right. Give me either 2 different animal handling checks, or one of you help the other and you do it with advantage.
I'll help him.
Thank God. Whew.
All right. It takes you pretty much into like the morning hours, but you only get like a couple jars. What do they call them? Jesus, jugs.
Doug?
3 of them. That's all you get before
3. Okay.
it's just not producing milk anymore.
yeah, we probably have to make it wait.
If you thought you were getting 36 jugs of milk from one cow in a matter of hours, you
No, I
are
was just
really bad
testing-
ranchers.
I was testing my luck, if I'm honest, because I was like,
Yeah.
if it's this bloated, sure.
Yeah, no, you're able to get a little bit. It fills about three jars,
Are
3
you keeping
jugs.
track of that, Toasty? Because that's going to be worth
I-
a lot of money.
I will keep track of portal milk.
You also milked it and threw a bunch out.
Hmm.
Yeah. Portal milk. Can't believe I'm writing this down.
Oh, you're gonna be writing weirder stuff than that. Trust me.
Can we milk the gold cow and the demon cows because they have cursed milk?
You can try
Who the hell are we gonna make drink that?
I don't know.
each other.
Well, let's start with the gold cow.
By the way, I'm
Alright.
just assisting this whole time.
Milk away.
Ah,
Double 16. Good. You once again you've already milked them once and kind of wasted a bunch of them quote unquote milk, but you managed to get two more gallons out of the gold cow.
Cool.
2 gallons of Texas tea.
When I milked the dragon cow, it just spewed fire, right?
Mhm.
Correct.
There was no way of bottling it up.
Not that you're aware.
good old bottled fire.
I mean, it's D&D. I'm sure anything's possible, but
Alright, time
you're
for
just a couple of cowboys.
couple of cowboys.
We ain't no
having some
scientists.
boys.
Too many cowboys. You're milking demon cows.
Get over here, Roy.
Give her a
Letters.
go. Roll away.
All right, 18.
Not bad. About the same. You get about 2 gallons. Or 2 jugs. I guess they're gallon jugs.
It is acceptable.
Might as well quantify it. But you're pretty sure you've tapped out the cows for now.
Don't worry. When we finish this, I'm gonna bring in Bessie and Betsy. I don't know what we named them. Where's my notes? Bethel and Betsy.
Put them up inside there. Hoping that they get mutated.
Mm-hmm.
I know damn
This is
well
gonna be
that's what
awesome.
you're
We're gonna
hoping.
have a fucking caravan soon.
What do you mean, caravan? We don't need to go anywhere. We have a ranch now.
Yeah, but I want my ranch back. It's got my room. It's where I keep my legendary pistols.
Yeah, he needs an addition to the house for his pistol
Mm.
room. So after they spend probably more than an hour, you can heal up hit points having rested for an hour. Is there anything else you want to do, Tora? Or
No,
Sora,
no,
for that matter?
I'm good.
Just gonna heal up there.
Yeah.
Well, we do our long rest now.
Yeah, if you guys want to like hole up in the house and camp, I'm pretty much gonna call it there. So
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Can we?
Like a good
just
idea.
giving you a little explorer time if you wanted it.
It's
we
almost
investigate that last
midnight.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna investigate that last room.
Well, I'll just uncover everything for you. It's basically stairs that go up to the second level.
Do you have a map of that or no?
Not currently, because I had zero plans of you guys accessing that space today. But for future, I will have.
Whoa, it's so spacious up here.
But there's 3 bedrooms up there.
Oh hell yeah! Give me a.
Or no,
bed.
sorry, 4 bedrooms. There was 3 kids. Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So there are 4 bedrooms.
2 little kids and a teenager.
Yeah, 2 smaller rooms, a little bit bigger room, and then a master bed.
I got the master bedroom.
So, side note: if there were 3 kids, the mom, the dad, and the dog, we killed the dog, obviously, and then
Where's the
there's 4.
teenager?
Yeah.
Well, I think we killed the whole family.
No,
No.
one is
No.
unaccounted
No.
for.
Oh shit!
There is, in fact, one unaccounted. Doesn't appear to be in the house, however.
I don't believe it.
And I'll
He's a teenager
save
trying
you
to
the
consume
trouble that
cows.
even if you check the outhouse, he's not hiding in the outhouse. Unless you want to check the outhouse. You can go check the outhouse. But not tonight. because we are done.
Yes.
Yay!
I got to do some gun kata.
That was fun. My ritual almost killing people in makes me feel good.
We got our shenanigans in.
You got your
Oh.
shenanigans in.
They were a
It
lot.
was
Yeah.
it was well worth the almost death.
I was committed to bring in Barlow, the cow wrestler.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. If you guys would like to follow me in other areas, I'm on twitter.com/NorthstarHero as well as youtube.com/NorthstarHero, where I'll have this video uploaded after tonight. So I will be back again tomorrow night for some more Nuzlocke challenge on Pokemon Sword and Shield. And after that, I won't be back again until Sunday. So thank you again for coming by. I appreciate it. If you haven't already and you'd like to, hit that follow button. And I will see you all tomorrow night. Good night.